Photograph the box, man.
Man on the moon.
Fucking moon.
You need one to wear whilst you're photographing the box, man. GB, $2. Man on the fucking moon. The man on the fucking moon. Man on the fucking moon. You need a chrono. I'd get a...
Man on the fucking moon. Where's the big boy? Is big boy napping? Is he sleeping right now? I don't know. The boss let me on a lot. Hi, everyone. Nice to see you on the Archie Luxury live stream. Good to be back among my peeps. Let's see who do we have in the chat. Let's see who in the chat. We have NATO, we have Pasta, we have Apes. I love Apes. We have Magni Course. Watch out. Patel Philippe, super chat $5 Canadian. Thank you, Patel. An excellent thumbnail of Bear and AC3 today. Yeah, I look good. I shaved. I got a little bit younger. Okay. So things are looking well for the Bear. It is really nice to be back. And you know what? Archie being late, we're gonna have to give him some shit, right? I see you, Whiskey Reaper. I see you. So, Dirk is here. Welcome to our world, Bear. He says, well, that's our world, Dirky. What can I say? We love our Archiverse. It's very dysfunctional. It's very fuctus fucti. But it is our world. I see you, Ivar. Thank you very much for the nice and kind words. Van Lux, I appreciate your welcoming. Brown Heart for Brown Bear. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Andreas, always good to see my friend Andreas. I know I'm jumping all over, but yeah, that's the shtick. That's the shtick. So I hear that Bangkok was a total fucking disaster. Total fucking disaster. I heard that the big boy was way too busy with Mrs. Lai and too busy to meet with the boys and have some fun. That was disappointing, but you know what? Not very surprising. So I told you, I remember when I told you all that the trips, if there's no proper handler, if there's not somebody there to actually take care of the big boy, things are not going to really work well. I'm speaking from experience, okay? New York City was a tough gig, a really tough gig for me. So I know what it takes to get a big boy engaged. So does Stan. So does Stan. So burger, what's going on with the burgers? Yeah, I seen he inhaled the burger. Then he got a taste for it for this morning. He fucking inhaled another burger. This man doesn't chew. This man just inhales, swallows, and fucking, I mean, seriously, does he actually allow for food to taste? Does he actually have any taste buds? That's what I'm asking. JD, thank you very much. I'm happy to be here. I have a support in the background from my friend and your friend and our boss, Tan. Thank you, Tan, for Hoff, jump on, brother. Let's chat. Madman, super chat from my madman, super chat from my Australian brother. $10 Australian, thank you. Some love for the bear. Hope you're well, sir. Tessie, I am well. I am well. Listen, everyone knows that my dad passed away. I needed some time, obviously. I'm going to miss him tremendously. I'm sure you all understand that. And yeah, Hoff, jump on, man. And you know what? It is life. Life is just like that. We are unfortunately going to experience things in our lifetime. It's always better when the children bury the parents. That's a more natural way. It was very hard. It was very difficult. He was always my role model. This was a guy that loved the life. He loved his two sons, his wife. He traveled, he's been around, he worked hard, he enjoyed things like cameras, watches, uh, collecting train sets, and so on, developing films in those days, making Super 8 movies with me as a main actor and my brother as a character actor. So, yeah, it was, to be honest with you, thank you, Dart Niggas. I was very touched by community's kindness and warm and caring comments. And to me, you guys just proved once again, as dysfunctional as we are, we do genuinely care about each other. So that is something that means a lot to me. So yeah, that was a guy. My dad was a guy, guys, man's man. He was a guy that got me into collecting, into loving finer things. And you know what? I learned a lot from him. I always in my life try very hard to make him proud, and this is something that's been my mantra. Jason, nice to see you, brother. We often exchange the nice messages on Instagram. You are a gentleman. You have a good taste in watches. You are a wonderful guy. I appreciate you very much. I did not know about your father. My deepest condolences, Bear. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. I gotta say that in our lives it's very important. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that, man. In our life, it's very important to have a right role models. I believe that builds a character. I believe that's what makes us strive to be better. The right role models will guide you in the right direction. You might not always achieve everything that you put ahead of yourself, but you will certainly do better by trying to and attempting to be like your role model. And this man, my father, was my role model. Jeff, nice to see you, sir. I appreciate your kind words. Jeff is the Rolex headquarters. I wonder if Jeff knows anything about what are the novelties from Rolex, what can we expect this year. Are there any rumors he wants to share with us? But it is good to see you, sir. And I am happy to see you in the chat, and hopefully we'll see you on the panel as well. Bears back, yes, Mikey Casio GTR. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate that. Really, Loose Goose, he wears Jordache mom jeans. Fuck me, dad. Fuck me, dad. No, Frank, you're not banned. What are you talking about, Frank? Why would anyone ban you, man? That's a nonsense. That's crazy talk. Yeah, my dad loved watches. I mean, I think cameras were his primary interest, but I think watches were also important to him. I remember that he was a big fan of Omega. He had the Omega Omega Geneve. Um, it was just a dress watch, leather strap. I think 36 millimeter, maybe not even 36, but that was the watch at that time. And he had Bulova and Doxa. And Doxa like the old-fashioned Doxa, the dress watches from the olden days. So I remember those watches. And yeah, I think my first initial interest in watches was always looking at his wrist and trying to figure out what exactly is that all about. Ryan Logs Life, $2. My condolences, Bear. Sorry about your dad. Thank you, Ryan. That is very kind of you. You're a gentleman, you're a kind and nice guy, and I very much appreciate your kind words. Give me odds for Archie quotes. Andreas, this is interesting. Let me be honest with you. 1-1, right? 2-1. Marcel only had 60 baht. To one. Who is here? Who is joining me? Oh, Half is here.
How are you, my friend? Sorry,
My friend
I have my
Half.
mic
So
set on
nice.
curly. There's
You, oh, that's
there's
okay.
mic
That's
gain
okay.
minimum, and then there's curly.
There, yeah, that's right. That's right. Thank you for joining me. Um,
What? Yeah.
and
So what
uh, and
happened?
yeah,
We got a no show right now.
yeah, we have a no-show right now. It will be interesting to see what happens. When does he show up? Certainly, I'm intrigued. Are you intrigued?
I am intrigued, and I'm starting to have growing concerns about this cough. Gary, rightly so, jumped on what's our morning show here on the East Coast. I guess it's the night show for the Aussies and probably the Asian market, but called out, that cough that he's had, has like a dry cough that he can't get rid of, and just seems like he can barely get a sentence or two out without that cough.
Yeah, I was watching this morning, but he has this shit non-stop, man. I don't
Right.
understand. You know what? I don't know. But is it from eating too much Chinese grass, or what the fuck is it?
Listen,
It is definitely concerning. Loose Goose, thank you for your super chat, $2. Heartfelt condolences, Bear. Thank you, Loose Goose. I appreciate that. Imperatore 777, my condolences, Bear. Italians are the same. We really love our parents and are very close to them in general. Yeah, you know what? I have a lot of Italian friends, so I know exactly what you're talking about. I know that I have also a lot of Indian friends. I know they are similar like us as well. I see that Dodger, Snaky Dodger is in the chat. Hey, Hoff, that's a snaky
and by
Dodger.
the way, who would think that Mental Jock is the sanest, Dodger can last the longest? So much things were discovered on this Thailand trip.
So what do you mean? Dodger can last longer than Jock?
I mean, Dodgers seem to be cruising through the weekend. What I admired about Dodger on that Thailand trip is he was just doing his own thing. He was down to party when it called for it. When it seemed like he was over it, he just went back to his room. He dealt with Marcelo and made sure
Yeah,
he was okay.
he has a young man attitude.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
the thing. You know what?
You
I
would
often
not think he was like older than the other guys if you were just
right.
going by screen names.
Well, that's the thing. I think Dodger's got
And
a
I mean,
young
he's
man
in
attitude.
tremendous shape.
Yeah, that's the one thing. And the second thing is Archie, on the other hand, when he was in a primary school, he was already like an old man. Like if you look at the pictures of Archie in high school, like he looks like he's about 55. He
Right,
has
right.
a
He's always been an old
briefcase.
soul.
Yeah, yeah. So that's Archie for you. Hey, Basil super chat. I see it.
Oh
Uh,
man.
Thank you very much. Can you bring super chats, Hop?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry. Let me stop freeloading. There you go.
Basil, $2. You've been in our thoughts. Glad to see you back. Thank you very much. I do remember the first night when basically discovered my father's
This
passing,
passing.
and I told that to Ten, and Ten basically informed the people, and I believe Curly did the intro, which I'm very thankful for. And a lot of people expressed some really wonderful and kind thoughts, caring, loving. And actually, Tanzil took the screenshots and he sent them all to me, which meant a lot. I shared them with my family. You are my dysfunctional family as well. So to me, that actually meant a lot, guys. So I appreciate that very, very much.
You really
So
see another side of the community when you're going through a tough situation. Like
yeah, for sure, man.
but for some reason, I give you credit for coming back as quickly as you have, given all the headaches going on in the Archieverse right now. That's why you are truly, truly the guiding light of this fucked up community.
Well, I care about Archie. You know that. I also
I
care
know,
about
so do I.
community.
I've been trying my best to help him. Dirk's calling
Yeah.
me the biggest simp behind Lux. Your friendships are being
Well, you know
so
what? It's hard. It's hard to love someone and not be a little bit of a simp, right?
yeah. Oh, I agree.
Uh, it's hard. Okay. So yeah, Dirk is right. I'm a bit of a simp. You're a bit of a simp, but frankly, Dirk is a bit of a simp as well because I know that he cares about Archie. A lot of people actually care about Archie, and often the angry comments or
Yeah.
disapproval or whatever we
His
have.
Suffolk critics probably sometimes love him the most.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I like right now, I'm first I was a little bit pissed because he's late, but now I'm starting to wondering. I'm hoping he's not ill. That's all. I
Yeah.
just hope he's not ill. I don't care if he's a lazy fuck, if he slept in. As a matter of fact, I prefer that. It will give me great ammunition to fucking kick his ass and call him a fuckface and
That's
all
right.
that.
I got to be honest. Sometimes I feel like you're a little rough on him. And this past week, I was like, God, I wish Bear was here to just scream, "Fuck it, get a look into the camera. What's the matter with you, you fat fuck?"
Yeah, that
I,
that drives me crazy the most when his eyes go down and
yes,
he's like fucking detached. That's what I'm saying. I don't mind if he's lazy. I don't mind if he's stupid. I don't mind if he's rude. I don't mind if he's insulting people. I really don't mind. All that is part of him. But when he's
yeah.
detached and he doesn't care what's going on, and he just kind of
I know
fades
that look.
away.
You want to smack him in the back of the head. That's the hardest
Exactly.
part. That you can't do that.
Yeah, that's that. Mike the Mistake, $2 Canadian. Mes sympathies to the family bear. I'm not good in French, but I do understand. Thank you very much for your sympathy, and to me and my family, I appreciate that. I'm touched by the love of the community. I genuinely am. So what's going on? I mean, I know you guys talked a lot about the drama. You talked a lot about Bangkok. But let's talk a little bit about the watches and shit that we actually love. I mean, the whole new watches and wonders. Am I correct? Watches and wonders
Yes.
is coming up.
In
Big,
April.
right in April. Obviously, the star of the show is always the Rolex. I'm also excited to see what's going to happen with Tudor. To be honest with you,
I
that
gotta
could be
say,
something interesting.
yeah,
Hmm.
I'm as excited for Tudor as I am Rolex.
You are too, so you do
Yeah.
see the point, right? Like Tudor's been
No, it
doing
seems like
something
they're onto something. Like
right.
they hit their stride and they're really trying to knock it out the park. And I think Rolex as a company is seeing they need to give them a little more leverage and kind of loosening up the handcuffs, if you will.
Right. So basically, this is the way I see it. The last three releases, these FXD Pelagos,
Yep.
there was few of them. One I call Gucci. I call it Gucci because of the color of the strap. The Red Bull one, which I have, which I love very much. Then we had this new Burgundy Black Bay 41, which is like a day and night compared to the previous version.
Right. With a
It's
proper Jubilee bracelet and a gilt dial.
right. It's thin. It's thin.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
that's the
most
first thing.
importantly, yes, right. And let me
And
pull that up on the screen right now so punters can know what we're talking about.
so the
This bastard
Jubilee
right here.
bracelet, which they refuse to call Jubilee bracelet for obvious reasons, so they call it, I think, 6 link or 5 link bracelet. I don't
Yeah,
know, something
5
like
link, I
that.
believe.
5 link bracelet, right? Is honest a god equal quality to Rolex. Equal quality to Rolex. It's a Meta certified. It's thin. It's beautiful. Maybe the only thing I wish on that watch
And look how
is
thin it is on that wrist.
exactly, exactly,
And the tolerances are getting much lower.
exactly.
If you look
So
at the bracelet right here,
Right.
See my arrow? You could tell where the bracelet connects. They really are making impressive achievements, I have to say. And you know who I haven't seen around, who I was thinking of when I was just reflecting on how well Tudor's been doing? Mr. Tudor for you, or Mr.
Yeah,
Tudor to
Mr.
you.
Tudor for you, unfortunately, has been long gone. I think he's in with Timmy. Uh,
Oh, okay.
and I
Well,
think,
I'm glad to hear he's still somewhere and doing well.
yeah, me too. He's a nice guy.
Yeah,
I
very
don't
nice.
think he was happy the way things were going with Archieverse, and that's that. Too bad, because I think also that he's a really cool guy. And it's so unusual to have someone who is truly, genuinely Tudor fanboy.
Right.
So that's kind of cool. The other, the other thing I love about this watch is it's kind of telling us where they might be going. Okay, with the 41. So it's not kinda, it's telling us where they're going to be going.
Yes.
So what is new in that lineup that's going to come? I don't know if you actually had a chance to see this in person, to see the clasp on this watch.
No, I actually haven't. This
If
clasp
I'm
you're
going to
talking
be,
about?
yeah, let me look. Yeah, if I want to be honest with you, Hoff, this clasp is Rolex level.
And does it have an easy link extension?
It's actually glide,
Glide lock.
glide lock.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, yeah, man, I'm not bullshitting you. I am in love with this watch. So it kind of like when you look at their last releases, you've seen my Tudor, you loved it.
Yes, I love that Red Bull Alinghi watch, and still hoping to get it at some point.
The carbon fiber, right, composite with combination with titanium, very light on the wrist, great colors, nice look. If that's a look you go for, and then Tudor 54. That was another hit out of the field.
Yes.
That
And
was
by the way, wasn't just for limp-wristed lady boys and guys with challenged wrists. I seen a lot of guys with over 7-inch wrists wearing that very happily.
well. I'm 7.25. I was wearing it. I
Yeah.
loved it. I actually sold mine because I can't fucking keep everything. Let's be
Mm.
honest. Guess who bought mine?
Who?
It's a very, very important person in Archiverse. Maybe the
Oh,
most
Pan?
important. Yes, yes.
Pan the
But
man?
he didn't buy
Oh,
it
I
directly.
actually knew that.
He didn't buy it directly from me. I sold it to a dealer that's a friend of mine and friend
Yeah,
of
that you
his.
guys share, right?
Right, the guy that
Yeah,
he actually introduced me to. He
right.
knew him longer than I did. Awesome guy. And then 10 gets bored. You got something. Oh, okay. And I think he loves it. I genuinely think he enjoys that watch. Oh, Toyota Mo, thank you, sir, for
Yes.
your super chat. Seeing the bear in a stolen American spacesuit with a Canadian flag in the background avatar is generally when I watch this show. Welcome back, Bear. Thank you, Toyota Mo. Thank you. I am. I'm the man. I'm international man of international bear of mystery. Yeah.
You
So
know the one thing I'm glad they got rid of on the 41 and have that new 5-link super bracelet are these faux rivets that are so controversial.
yeah,
That 5-link bracelet doesn't have that, correct? Because I know that's
correct,
what's always held a lot of people back.
correct. And I never had a problem with that. To be very honest with you, because it's not. If it's riveted, I wouldn't like it. I fucking hate riveted bracelets. I never understood. That's so fucking low end. But yeah,
Is
I
this
know
the
what people do.
Gucci FXD you were referring
Yeah,
to?
I call it Gucci. I call it
I
Gucci.
mean, it's a beautiful. To me, that is the best colorway package they have. I'm partial to the Red Bull just because I love that muted blue, and it's very hard to find that perfect matte blue color. But this is a beautiful watch.
I agree. So taking into consideration that everything they put out lately has been quite impressive,
Yep.
okay? And from the
And I know it
perspective of
wasn't
fine
last
tuning.
year. So, sorry to interrupt. I just want to get this
Yeah,
one point in. Another great model I thought they came out with was the Black Bay Pro. I know that might have been 2 years
yeah, I'm a
ago,
big
but
fan. I'm a big fan.
it's amazing to me how well they were able to execute on that one. I mean, to me,
They
that's as close as we're ever going to get between a proper vintage Rolex 1655 model.
exactly, exactly.
I
And
just wish it was a little bigger for me.
no, 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 no. Did you try it on? Did you try it on?
No, no, admittedly I
Okay.
haven't.
So what's your wrist size? Same
Seven
as
and three
mine
quarter.
because I tried your watches and
No, 7 3/4, my friend.
really.
Yeah.
Oh, son of a gun! You do have a big wrist.
Yes, that's why 39 is usually trying for me. But I have heard it's thick, so it fits big. A lot
It's
of
thick. It's thicker, but it's kind of bubble back thick. If you know what I mean. It hides the thickness.
yeah,
It
I
goes
know what you
inside
mean.
your wrist.
Kind of like
So
how the
so
Seedweller 43 is. It has a little bit of a bubble back, but to be honest, I actually enjoy those type of watches because when I bend my wrist, it keeps it from like the crown dipping in.
moving.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So what would you like to see from Tudor? I mean, what would be? Let's start with the dream watch from Tudor,
All right.
which most likely is not going to happen. But you kind of like fuck, let them put it out.
I'm looking for I love that guy, ID guy, the YouTuber who makes all the
Yeah,
design
me too.
photos.
Yeah.
He had a really good Tudor chrono. Here, this is it. I love this. This was the one thing that
Ah,
got me going of all the predictions I seen, and will they ever do it? But to me, that is a kick-ass chronograph and has
well,
so many
that
nods to
that's
classic
they have that.
Daytonas.
That's a part of their heritage, right? So it would
Yes.
not be. It's not far fetched. I personally do not like that configuration. Never been fan of it. It
Mhm.
always kind of reminds me of Seiko configuration on cheaper chronographs. But on the other hand, Tudor had that, and it's been, I mean, the Prince one, isn't the Prince the most coveted, most loved from that
Yep.
lineup?
Yep.
Me, I'm a total dreamer. I always hope we're actually going to see
A
re-release.
Submariner.
Yeah.
I mean, I just that one I also dreamed
But
about for a long
listen,
time. I've given up on that. I just don't think they're gonna
aluminum,
stick
aluminum bezel Submariner.
like a 16 610.
Right.
I
With a
mean,
Mercedes hand.
you'll never get the Mercedes. Give up on the Mercedes head. You'll have to go the Doc BBW route for
I did consider that. I considered doing that on my Black Bay 58. And I've seen someone in a forum, Rolex forum, does it. You
I've
keep
seen someone
your
who did that on a Black Bay Pro, and I
Black
was like,
Bay. Fuck, that's cool. That
yeah,
would be
and I was like,
awesome.
as much as I hate it on principle, it looks fucking cool.
Hey, Pavel, the guardian of the chat room, classic guy, always has a positive word to say and also harsh word to say when necessary. We love Pavel. He's a man with integrity, honesty, and man who never spares us from the truth.
No, he is one of my
$10.
favorite in the community.
I love Pavel.
Him and Mr. Valjoux. I got to get down to that Texas meetup.
Yeah, yeah, Mr. Valjo, he's such a classy guy.
And
But
Patrick, even though I know he has some issues.
he hates Bear, but that's okay.
I
He'll
know.
get over it. He'll get over it eventually when he realizes that I did not do what he thinks I did. So I need to read a super chat from Pavel first, if you
Oh,
don't
sorry.
mind.
Sorry, I thought you were.
Bear. I
No,
wish your
yeah.
recent absence was under happier circumstances. As usual, it reminded us how important you are to this show. Welcome back, buddy. Thank you, Pavel. In all honesty, I could not appreciate this more than I do. I genuinely, your words mean a world to me, and I do feel that. I feel even when people get pissed at me, they forgive me relatively fast. They don't take too harsh my weird things about me and all that. I know I can be fucking annoying too. Long story short, I'm thankful to the Panthers here very much. And then we had a super chat from
The conductor.
who is a conductor? I never seen
I
that
don't
one.
know.
Conductor, hey, thank you, conductor. I haven't seen you before, um, and I appreciate your super chat. I'm sorry for your loss, Bear. Thank you, conductor. You are truly kind. I appreciate that. Do you think Tudor should update their Tudor Royale line? It seems quite outdated compared to the rest of their catalog.
And
You know
that's
what?
the integrated bracelet tutor.
Yes, yes,
Let me pull that
yes.
up
I
for
owned
you.
one. I owned one.
Of course
Uh,
you do.
and I did enjoy it to a certain extent, but you are right. They are very dated. They're very
Yeah.
90s feel. So I have to say,
Like this probably one of the most dated out of the lot, right?
I would say so. Yeah, look at that. It's. I mean, kind of like an engine turn bezel.
Yeah.
What do they need to do with that? I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure it can be done and it's needed because, in all honesty, these are not good sellers. Uh, I kinda got Birmingham to buy one. So if he's around, I'm gonna pretend that it's an awesome watch. Okay.
And
So
now
so
is
just
this two-tone, right? Because that's not real gold. It's just gold cased or plated.
yeah, gold case. Yeah, they don't use the only real gold Tudor is the one that Tudor
That's solid
58.
gold,
Yeah, yeah, with the
58.
green. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree with you, conductor. It is very outdated actually to the rest of their
Holy shit, and the
catalog.
power reserve is only 38 hours?
Yeah, it's a shitter. It's a shitter. It's a not in house, eh? It's not an in house.
Got it.
It's a very good value though. It's cheap,
Yeah,
and
look at this,
it's easy.
2,500 retail. That's boutique prices. So,
Right, and it can be repaired easy, serviced easy. You don't have to go through the Tudor. Very
mhm.
easy movement to work on. It's a basically at the movement. So what do they need to do? They need to do a lot to do.
And by the way, Toyota Moke definitely points out, I mean, is there a better bang per buck day date like homage on the market?
No, there isn't. I mean, if you wanna do homage to Day Date, and you like integrated bracelets, you're not gonna find cheaper, reputable brand from
Especially with
Switzerland
heritage, right? Because
with
this
heritage.
is like the water-headed distant cousin of a day date, right? This
Exactly.
is the family member they only invite when no outsiders are there, and they keep hidden in the closet.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you know what? The conductor obviously knows what he's talking about. Um, do you think Tudor should update their Tudor Royal line? I think they should
Yeah,
because
I think so too.
it would be nice to have a really nice looking modern um, integrated bracelet from the Tudor brand. I would like to see the in-house movement. I know that's going to increase the price, and I mean, I don't see problem with the bracelet. I see problem with the dial, with the indices. You know what? Even the bezel can stay. Can you bring the steel one? Don't let's look
Okay.
at the steel
I
because
know.
this
So
two
that's
tone.
why I took the two-tone off before, but then I wanted to make sure what you were saying was consistent on both models. But I guess we could see it here.
Yeah, fuck that's dated.
I know.
Mine was blue dial, so it was kind of nice.
It's almost like a Nouveau Buckley dial, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But are those applied?
They are applied. They are
So,
applied.
so then I guess we can't call it a buckley dial.
No. I don't know. It's dated, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
But I mean, it depends. It depends if you like. Listen, there are moments I like them. There's
When you
something
look
about
here,
it.
right? Oh, the
Listen, I
super chats
fucking
are there.
bought one. I didn't buy it because I hated it. It kind of looks good on the wrist, honestly. It's not too thick. It's a thin watch. It wears nice.
Yeah. Like when you see it on a woman's wrist there, perfectly nice watch, right?
Right.
I'm trying to see. There was some good photos, but I couldn't bring them up high enough. That showed, like, see, it doesn't look bad on the wrist there.
No, no, no.
It goes with like a dressier thing. So if you're someone who doesn't
So
really care about watches,
Eric says, I hate the bezel. That ruins it for me. But if you get rid of that bezel, if you get rid of that bezel, then it's not that watch anymore. Do
yeah,
you
and the
know?
engine turn bezel always had a place in the Rolex Datejust. So I think it's only right as technology improved and you got fluted bezels that it kind of goes down market into Tudor. And it's almost like
Yeah,
their fluted bezel.
right.
Um,
Yeah, that's their fluted bezel. I don't think they should get rid of it. I'm
because
sorry.
if you notice, they have like a square or a smooth bezel right here, right?
That's the Black Bay 36, 39,
But
41.
they have
Those are
41s. Yeah.
okay. I love that watch. That's a very much good alternative to the Datejust. That I
Hey,
am.
look with the cat drag then.
What do we have? What do we have?
Someone just graced us with his
Oh, look who woke
almighty
up, baby
presence.
boy. Baby boy, are you up? You feeling okay? Oh, look at those cheeks. You just want to
While he
squeeze them.
gets his headphones in order and maybe his Wi-Fi figured out. You want to hit a couple super chats?
What? Yeah, let's hit the super chats until the big boy wakes up for all of us.
I'm right
Alibaba,
here.
$2.
Alibaba, this guy changes his
I know.
username every day, every
He
day. But
even went on panel. Unfortunately, it was on Marcelo time. Hopefully, we can get him over here one of these days. But it was
I
cool to hear him on
remember
the
him
panel.
like I remember him like Uzi.
Yes, Uzi
That's what I
Diamond
call him, Uzi.
69.
So Uzi Diamond 69. I love that name better than Alibaba. I'm gonna call you Uzi Diamond because you're Uzi Diamond.
As long as you
Soy
have that
is all
avatar.
I got. What's up, Bear? Oh shit, he's broke. You broke, man? Were you giving way too much money to Marcelo? Is that why you broke?
And
I
all
think
those
that's what
day days.
happened. And then
Did
we
you?
have a Matt P, $5 Australian. Tudor has partnered with the Racing Bulls F1 team, hoping
Ooh.
for a call-up piece, maybe a Monte Carlo style chronograph in the team colors. Holy shit, that'd be nice. My biggest challenge with chronographs,
They already did. Here, look, I want to show something because
I'm
I
just gonna
knew I
finish my
seen
thought.
this.
My biggest
Okay.
issue with chronographs from Tudor is the thickness because they're doing everything fucking too thick. The chronographs are too thick, so they wear very much like a brick.
Well, the reason I like that chronograph that ID guy specced out
Yeah, go
was
ahead.
it had a 7750 layout, which
Okay,
I feel like they can make a little thinner than the others.
they could. Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying.
So look at this. Tudor Watch joins Formula One as a partner, a Red Bull Formula One team. And look, this is where that blacked out watch came from.
I actually like that.
It's very cool. Very cool, guys. You're just sorry about that. I woke up late.
Were you
But,
late with Mrs. Lai?
okay, can I tell you the truth?
Okay, but we don't need
I'm
to
not
do
going
this
to.
publicly.
Okay,
Do we have
Can
to
you can
believe
you
it?
turn the can you turn the privacy chat on so the hunters cannot hear? That's the red button next to
Okay,
it.
I got it.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
Okay,
wait.
now you go
Actually,
ahead.
should we catch up? We had 2 more super chats to
Oh,
catch us
super
up,
chats, of course. First super chats, yeah.
and then we'll fire off the
Then
privacy
we'll turn
buttons.
the thing.
Okay.
Chili Badger, 2 British pounds. We love British pounds. That's my favorite money. Gotta say, Dodger and company were a rock in Bangkok. Thank you. Yeah, I heard so many accolades about Dodger, about the Jamie, who
Mental
I
jock,
love, Mental Jock, who?
Roland, Roland Travel
Roland,
Channel.
yes, Roland Travel Channel. That's right.
Who really bit the bullet and hung with Marcelo to the bitter end every single night, whether he was
But
passing
I
out on the
think
table.
definitely the Bangkok star was
Yeah.
without any doubt Marcelo.
Mm.
Marcelo. I mean, he is
Well, he has a new name.
officially
He has a new name now. He's
he's
now
the
known as
horology rabbi.
yes.
Horology rabbi. So we have horology pontiff. That's our Archibald, and now we have horology rabbi Marcellino. Marcellino, we love you. We love you, buddy. And we look forward to your future in Archivers, man.
And Bear, you got to hit loose tooth before we hit the privacy button.
And a loose goose. Bear thoughts on Lux's horrendous beauty queen sash, quasi-military cage master polo shirts. Those
Fucking
are
genius.
those are those are a little bit. Those are a little bit. Listen, first thing I want to say this. I'm so happy that Lux is about the same size like me, so I can
Mhm.
relate to guy much better. We understand now each other better. That's the first thing. I really like that. I think he's built perfectly to my style, to my taste. So when Loxy stands together with Archie and I, we look properly like three amigos. Okay, that's the number one. Number two, that fucking sash. I don't know about the sash. I don't know. I don't know, but that's Loxy's taste.
I
Okay.
know, you could tell almost every polo he showed us in the closet had that same sash.
Yeah, he
You know what
loves
that
it.
reminds me of is when these military leaders have the fake spaghetti. You know, the spaghetti on their
Yeah,
uniform.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly how it looks. But Loxy can't do wrong for me, man.
Oh,
Uh,
Bear, we got one more super chat from an old friend, Justin Forge.
oh, Justin,
Yeah.
thank you, my friend. Genuinely nice to see you. I really mean that. I haven't seen you around for a long time. You are classy guy, great guy. I always enjoyed conversations with you. You're my fellow Canadian. Bear my heartfelt thoughts and prayers to you and your family for your loss. May the loving arms of Jesus reach around your dad and the loved ones he leaves behind. God bless you, man.
Yeah, what a
Justin,
wonderful
your
spirit.
message is beautiful. God bless you, and yeah, I share the sentiment. May the Jesus reach around my dad and basically brings him to eternity is that he's going to be shared with God's love. That's beautiful, man. That's
Yeah,
beautiful. Archie,
truly.
sorry to interrupt you. What
Hold
did you
on,
want
guys.
to
I
say?
hit the privacy button. Hold on, give me a sec.
Oh yeah, privacy button. Privacy button.
Okay. All
Okay,
right. They shouldn't be
can
able
you
to hear
hear us
shit.
in the chat? Let us know. Let us know if you can hear us. Let us
Sure.
know. No, they cannot hear us.
SR Bell is
Okay.
confirmed. They cannot hear us.
Okay. I'll just
Esther
tell you.
Bell just confirmed. Yes.
I was with Mrs. Lush, who's very timid lady, right?
Mhm.
I introduced her to this new genre of porn, right?
Ah,
Romantic. This is especially made for
ladies.
ladies. Romantic
Yes.
porn.
Ah,
Romantic porn.
I'm intrigued, Archie. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And I am telling you, it's called romantic porn. Now, just what I'm going to do in the private chat, just for Bear, because Bear is thinking, what the fuck is this bullshit? How could he make this up? Just so that you know I'm not making this up, and you give me a
No,
leave
I
pass
don't think. Honestly,
for
one thing
See?
about
being
you, I
late
don't think you're making stuff up.
No
in the
judgments,
private.
Arch.
in the private chat there, I've just put a link which you guys can have a look at later. That's the movie. It's a 2-hour movie, a 2-hour and 1-minute movie. It's romantic porn
And
with a
you two
story.
watched it
You
together.
understand?
You watched it.
Well, we watched. We only made it halfway through, and then we had to have some experimentation, of course. You know, as you do.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
And then we just fell asleep exhausted.
How's your cough? How's your lungs and all that bullshit you're dealing with?
He's my friend. He's come to. The air is so dirty here in Bangkok. You got to understand. It's fucking. It's
Pollution?
very dirty. The pollution. Yeah, it's not. You don't see. It's not like visually you see it, but it's there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hear you, man. I
It's
you are you feeling any better? Because if it's not getting better, you really need to see a doctor. You
No,
probably need
I am better.
antibiotics.
I had a cold. I came here with a terrible cold. When the guys were here, I was really sick, really sick. Now it's just a bit of the other thing too is, Bear, this is what my naturopath said to me, right? Remember when I went through that Carmex phase, the naturopath and
Of
acupuncture
course. We all remember that. We all remember that.
and healing crystals, Bear, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
because
know,
that's what we think
chakras,
of
you
with
talk
art.
about chakras. What's a chakra?
Yeah, and your
Chakra?
chakra alignment.
Yeah. They did say one thing. If you eat dairy late at night,
Mm-hmm.
dairy being ice cream,
Mm-hmm.
it will collect as mucus in your throat.
Of course, you did not know that.
No, Bear, that's New Age folklore. What are you
No,
talking about?
I'm telling you, it will collect in your throat as mucus, right? So my problem is, if I want to get better, I
You
got
know
to
what
stop
also
eating ice
does,
cream.
Arch? A lot of air condition. And I have a feeling you've been held up in that hotel
I
room
just woke up. I
with the
just
air
turned the
conditioning
aircon off.
pumping.
I've just turned it off. I've just turned it off.
Hey, we got some super chats, and
Good
those
chat.
are extremely important. Let's get to that.
You want to hit them?
Camel Toe, $5. Welcome back to Brother Archie's Moral Compass. Welcome back, my brother Archie's Moral Compass. This rare sneak peek of my box is for Mo Chesterfield III, half and all the great punters here.
Well, you know who Kamoto is, right?
It's the billionaire Zeppy. Shout out
Billionaire
to him.
Zeppi. Welcome back to my brother Archie's Moral Compass. This rare sweet peek of my box is for Mo. That's for our medium legend, Toyota Mo. Chesterfield III, that's you, Archibald.
Chesterfield,
Hoffmeister, and
Hofmeister.
all the great punters here. And we certainly do have great punters here. And then we have a super chat from our friend Ross Rachel Brady.
Yeah.
Ross
Ross is
Rachel
Ross
feeling
Brady,
Rachel
well.
Brady got me a little bit worried. Okay,
No.
I'm gonna say a couple of things.
I'm going to be frank and
So
Ross,
honest.
I
Ross
watched the
Rachel.
video that Ross posted on his channel regarding
Yes,
his health concern.
yes,
He's experiencing some issues with his digestive tract. He's got nausea.
yes.
He's being tested, and he's a bit scared and concerned, and which is normal.
As
Ross,
I would be.
I am I am just gonna say that I hope everything is going to be a good news. It's not necessarily terrible news, just so you know. Those symptoms are not always about something terrible. Let the doctors do their thing,
Right. It could be
and
simple
let's
as probiotic drinks or something like that.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Or some just Prilosec, something like that.
Right. So
So let's
just
hope for the best.
listen to the doctors and let's see what exactly are they going to say. And Rus, we have a super chat, Archie. So
But
please, can you read that?
Bear, do you
Sure.
find it any coincidence that he posted a picture of the most rancid looking behind with like hives and all that stuff, asking if that's safe to eat, and then suddenly has some medical concerns?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I blame it all on Herman, who confirmed it was safe to eat and he should dive right in.
Ross Rachel Brady, $5. Thoughts on pooping in Thailand, private and public bathrooms, and how clean are they?
Yeah, tell us, Archie.
I don't understand his question. I mean, when you're
Okay, have you used any public washrooms in Bangkok? Did you go poo in a public
yeah,
washroom?
I had
Do you
that
think
dinner.
he's eating the way he is and not dropping some airmail?
Actually, I went to a couple. I went to the Nana Hotel. I used their bathroom. I actually
So how are they?
accidentally.
What are their
They're
standards? Let's
clean.
say.
They're clean.
So
Nana
is it better
Hotel.
than Australia? Is it same as in Australia?
It's better than Australia. It's clean. The only thing is you're supposed
What
to put
about
the paper.
America? What about them? You've been in America. You use some public bathrooms.
The washrooms in America in Bangkok. You're supposed to put the toilet paper after you wipe your ass in a side bucket.
What do you mean?
Well, in Bangkok, the pipe systems aren't very good, so you're supposed to put the paper into a side bucket. Now, not many people do.
Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that's
think so,
disgusting.
but they use those hoses, the hoses to wash your ass first. Remember those bum guns? Those bum guns that,
like a bidets?
well, they kind of it's kind of slightly different. Yeah, but basically same idea. They've got a hose. You're supposed to wash it first, and you just use the paper to dry it, and you're not supposed to put it down the toilet. So, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Now, people don't necessarily follow that. Okay.
Okay, there we go, Ross. That's the update on public bathrooms in Bangkok. Oh my
Say
God!
hello to
Another
old
old
friend. Yeah, the co-host of I believe Justin Forge and Luke have a new show on YouTube, or not a new show. They've been doing
Justin and Luke are old friends. It's so nice to see you guys. Thank you very much for your super chats, but more than super chats, thank you for your really kind words. There, my thoughts and prayers are for you and your family. May God's grace and love bring fond memories of your dad. Thank you very much, Luke. Thank you. I appreciate that. Friend to friend, this means a lot to me. Thank
and
you.
a beautiful picture of No Date Sub in his avatar. Great loom
Nice.
shot.
Yes.
Nice.
No date sub with the loom shot there.
And we have a member chat, Vincent George.
Member for 21 months. Arch and Bear are the best.
That is true.
Well, I would include Hoff as well, but okay,
No,
let's go with
I
that.
haven't deserved those type of accolades.
Ooh.
I mean, you're talking top tier.
Patel Philippe, $7. Thoughts and prayers also for Picard's family. Picard's lost his father yesterday. Oh no, remember we met him, Bear.
Not only did you meet Picard's was the one who gave his ticket for Friday night that I was able to get you into the VIP night with. Remember that got the black wristband from.
He brought the wine. He brought the wine to the steak place.
That's right.
That's right.
And I got to tell you that he was he's a big Porsche guy. Porsche guy. He loves his Porsches, and we hope he. And Arch, we hope he's okay. We hope he's okay. I mean, I tell you one thing. I don't know how I could handle losing my dad. I mean, he drives me nuts at times. My dad.
Actually, you know what? It's hard. It's genuinely hard. I texted with him. He did let me know. I just did not want to be the one disclosing it. He informed, I think, Tan and me and Patrick. I am very sorry for his loss. I genuinely am. His dad was around the same age as my dad. That's the thing. Because he's a wonderful guy. He's just a beautiful human being. That's it. And I really hope I really hope that he finds the peace of mind in this whole process, and it's hard. Um,
And it just
I
takes
uh,
time.
I love Picasso. I genuinely do love
Me too.
Picasso. I mean, and I hope to meet him again, to see him again, not meet him, to see him again.
Yeah, he's a
Thank you,
great guy,
Patel.
and he's got a fantastic wife. Remember his wife? His wife is
Yeah,
she's in the travel industry, and I think she's got her own business. She's got that boutique high end travel business,
yeah.
and he's a top guy. He's a top guy. He's a hardworking guy. Lazy people don't get the toys, Bear. Remember that.
Hey guys, I
Yeah.
have breaking news. Breaking news from our own
Great.
Swatch expert, Toyota Mo.
Okay.
Look what
Ooh,
was put up just 30 minutes ago on the
What the fuck?
Swatch.
What
Do you
is
know what
this?
this
A
is,
white
Bear?
Speedy? Is this white Speedy?
Yeah, do you know what this is?
White Speedy.
What has been rumored to be the next iteration of the Moon Swatch now that they ran out of all the moonshines they could pump out? Wh-
Moonswatch.
What is the
Mandela.
one of the most coveted Speedmasters around?
the new one that's come out, the white dial.
You guys are disappointing me.
Oh
Uh,
my
This
God!
give
Is
you
it?
another clue?
Oh my God! Snoopy.
Mission to the
Look
moon.
at the paw print. Look at the paw print.
Toyota Mo. I want one, please. Can I
Proof
go on the
of
list?
paw print.
Toyota Mo. Can I please go on your list?
I know. Shut up. I was gonna grovel to him. That's why I'm bringing this shit up and
Holy
speaking so highly
shit!
of
Uh,
him.
That's gorgeous. That is so cute.
I know.
These things are gonna be so
Oh,
hot.
forget about it.
Oh my God. These things are gonna be so
To the
fucking
moon.
oh,
hot. Where is this on Instagram?
Yes, on the
Can you
Swatch
send me a
Instagram.
link, please? Can you send me a link to my WhatsApp?
I could send it in the private chat. Can you get it there?
No,
Or
no,
here,
just in the my.
I'll do it on my. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I'll
Thank
do
you.
it on my
Oh my
phone.
God, Archie, this is so cool. Toyota Mall. I just want to
yeah,
tell
good
you,
road.
I was supporting San Francisco after you beat us. I was supporting them in the final. I was the one that had your back. Toyota Mall. I want this, please. Please, please. I want
Toyota, he's
this.
fair weather. It's only who can do what for him at the time. Who's been your friend through thick and thin? Who's never asked you for any connections, anything from Swatch or Casio?
Yeah, well, you know what? I did. Well, I did ask, and then I changed my mind about.
See, you never get that
But
from me.
that was a true conversation because he kind of fucking made me realize that it's fucking not good pickup. I'm talking about the blank pans. They failed. They failed. The blank pan failed.
You know,
Do you
that was
agree?
Mm.
one I thought I wanted, and then I just never got around to it. And I look back and say, I'm
Do
glad
you
I
really
never
think it
got it.
failed? I think
It
the people who
failed.
are
It
buying
failed.
it,
They didn't. They
they don't
didn't.
know
They
what blank
didn't.
pay. They didn't
They
sell
didn't.
many.
They didn't. They didn't reach the hype like. They didn't
No,
reach the hype like the other things.
You can't
Yes,
do that all
Andreas.
the
I
time.
am simping, Andreas. I'm simping big time. No question about it. This is so fucking cute. This
Mm.
is so cute, and it's all white. Look how cute that is.
I
Do they have a
know.
series of
Oh,
them? Is
hold
it?
on, hold on. You see that? Watch this.
Yeah. Holy
Oh,
shit! How cute is that?
Oh, that's so cute.
I mean, this is almost cooler than the blue one. Wow, Swatch really
Mm.
got it, huh?
They did.
Oh, Archie, you know another funny thing since we've been doing some Instagram check-ins
Yes.
lately? You know what? Let me see if I can find. Remember the guy Quang we were looking at yesterday?
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes. Yes.
someone
Yes.
sent me his Instagram. So you know
Yes.
we had to do some stalking, right?
Yes.
And look at right here. He's in Carbone.
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking about how amazing the service and the food was. And guess who he's shouting out? Our old friend Mark McLaughlin.
What?
Yes.
Mark
Who is
McLaughlin.
Mark?
Mark McLaughlin was the guy who had the AP 15500
And the meteorite.
meteorite. He was.
And remember
he
when
the
you were
guy
in New
from
York the
The
year
first
before
trip,
watch time?
he took me. He took me to the Ralph Lauren Polo
Yes.
restaurant, which apparently is
bar.
super exclusive.
Yes.
Wow, that's so cool. By the way, guys, I don't want to. Just we need to hit the super chat and then we can continue.
All right, where are we?
I haven't heard from Mark McLaughlin in ages.
Oh,
You know, I
Mark
talked to-
McLaughlin. He's the guy that has all the connections in restaurants all across
Yes.
New York.
Yes.
Oh, what an interesting guy. You know what? He was coming here regularly, and then he just stopped, man.
I think he took a step back from participating on the streams. I actually spoke with him about a week ago. He seemed to be doing great. I just wanted to. I had a couple friends that were at Carbone, and I have to say, still such a gracious, awesome dude. Shout out to him.
He's got amazing connections in these hard to enter fine dining establishments. So I mean, this guy is very connected, man. He's really in the industry, man. This guy's amazing.
This Quang guy's taking our leads. We got to get him on the live stream.
Yes. He has. Yankee Doodle, $2. Best watch to wear whilst hosing your ass. Bluesy.
Well, you want that
why
water
bluesy?
resistance.
Why not regular sub? What's the advantage with bluesy when you're
Well, we're talking about very hard water in Thailand. We're talking about dirty washrooms with Ross Rachel Brady. We need something very, very water resistant and something that can you can just hose off and wear with those bum guns, the Thailand bum guns.
I see.
That's what you need. Best watch to wear when hosing your ass. It'd have to be a Rolex diver. I can't believe Mark McLaughlin. We've lost our lead, Hoff.
So can you explain, please? Go from beginning now that we know who you're talking about. So give us a story here. What's going on, Hoff?
No, I just pulled up some guy Quang who basically gets all these watches. Right, has amazing watch collection from you know that guy Mike Nouveau.
Yeah.
He's a frequent person on his Instagram. And let me see. I'll show you one of the videos. And we were showing Jesus. Where are we? We were showing some of the clips he had on there yesterday, and I was showing Arch how he went into Tiffany's and was looking at all these Tiffany stamp paddocks and had lunch there. This guy right here. Look, this is the guy.
Yes.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Hey, what's your name?
Hello there, Juan.
Juan, so nice to see you. In a very sporty fit today.
Indeed.
Can we see what's on the wrist, please?
Let's have a look. So this is a Royal Oak AP QP. So it's a petrol calendar. I bought this probably 8 years ago. I paid a princely sum of £20,000.
Whoa, that's a very good deal.
It was exceptionally good deal, which is $25,000 I wore for a while, and then I got
amazing deal.
Do you know what? Wouldn't it be nice if I had a rose gold bracelet to match?
It would be nice.
So guess what I did? I went to AP. So can I put a bracelet on it because at Patek you can't do things like that.
Anything goes at AP.
But AP is different. AP said, of course you can. So they quoted me on price. That's why I was shocked. And the price was 30,000 Swiss francs.
Jesus, to add the bracelet to the watch already.
Exactly, it was $35,000 So the bracelet would cost more than a watch.
Wow.
I'm like, wow. So I thought, you know what? I'll keep on the clock strap.
Yeah. By the way, I love that this guy's clearly like of substantial means, and on principle, he said, "Fuck that."
Yeah, because he's not stupid. He's not going to be taken.
Right.
I'm
Hold
sorry,
on. I'll let it
with
play
you.
for another couple seconds.
Yeah.
AP
Good for him.
Gold also. So I thought, you know what? Since I have that, I don't really need to change it. So at the moment, I've only got 8 APs.
Oh, that's it.
That's it. I'm not a huge AP collector.
Yeah, only 8.
But I never bought at retail from the store.
Oh, interesting.
Because back in the day, as you know, as a watch dealer, it was far cheaper to buy in the grey
Yes.
market or auction, and so I never established a relationship. Fast forward today, I don't have a relationship with
Got
AP.
What would you say the value is on this guy today?
This is probably hovering around the 70, late 60, 70 US mark.
Oh, a nice little return if you were to ever sell it.
Exactly, it's a nice little return, but a kick in the teeth.
There's no Tiffany stamp on there.
No. But back in the day, Tiffany did sell APs, and I have seen some with Tiffany stamp.
Yeah. If you want a Tiffany stamp added to that, I know some Italians that could help you out.
Or in Asia, there's tons there. They can help me out.
All right, Kwong, it looks great on you. Thank you so much.
Pleasure. So at the moment, I've only got 8 APs.
Oh, that's it.
Sorry.
Hey, what's your name?
Oh, there you go.
By the way, just a little thing. Toyota Mo in the chat says he's got more news coming up about the Swatch, Moon Swatch.
And he is the man for any G-Shock or Swatch news. You talk to Toyota Mo.
Don't suck up to him now. It's clear what you're doing. Okay? We have a membership super chat from Mark Paris. We love Mark Paris. Member for 8 months. Archibald?
Thoughts on the new Christopher Ward moon phase?
Yeah, Archie.
You know, I tell you, the thing is, I really hate the Christopher Wards of always. That's always been it's a very affordable watch.
Can you bring the watch?
But
I'm
it actually
ahead of you,
looks.
Bear.
It looks cool. It looks so cool.
I despise Christopher Ward.
Me too.
Yeah.
To quote the great Saad,
Yeah.
and no disrespect intended.
Oh shit! This actually looks nice.
Exactly. This is the problem,
so
Bear.
nice.
It looks like a Moser in some extent.
See, that looks nice. But quote Sad, go ahead. Just bring me back to reality.
He called.
I mean, the reality is,
he called this genre tea and tickers trash.
Tea and tickers trash.
Now, the scary thing is, Bear, the price is not so cheap anymore. It's not so cheap. How much do you think this should be?
Hans Niesenthal says, Bear, buy it. No. I could not buy Christopher. I did buy a major shitter, though.
Tell me this, Bear. If you were to buy it, what would you pay? What would you pay? Don't look at the price. I just wanted you to guess.
Buy it because it would bother me. I would hate it. I don't want it. I don't want to buy it.
How much would you pay? How much would you pay?
I don't like
what
the
do you
brand.
think they're going to price it at? What are they going to price it at?
Well, probably about $1,500.
You know what I have to say?
You know, you're almost there, Bear. You're $1,000 under what they're asking for. It's about $2,500. See, they've really squeezed the price. It's expensive, isn't it? For what it is, that is a lot of money, isn't it?
Yeah, but I do stupid shit too. I mean, who buys a fucking Tag Heuer Tourbillon? So I
was going to let you live.
Mm.
I wasn't going to go there, but
I know.
Case in point accepted.
Oh, Sir Bell. No, we're not going to do that, Sir Bell. I don't want this. Sorry. No, next super chat. No.
Oh, yeah.
No. But
by the way, ever since we seen SR Bell, I just picture him at that laptop right in this.
I know,
with
me
a beer
too.
in his hand.
You know what? He kind of looks like my Canadian friend who loves gold.
Oh, Ronnie Paul.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. He's Ronnie Paul.
They could be related. They could be kind of cousins.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where the hell does he find this shit? Can I ask you that, this Bear?
Who? What?
10?
Yes.
Oh, Patel Philippe, $5 Canadian. Please pull up the link sent to your WhatsApp, Archibald, and tell him your thoughts. Maybe read a bit. Can you read, Archie?
And Bear, in case you missed it yesterday on the show, Patel was pulling up vintage forum posts from our friend Archie42.
I know, I watched it. I love that. I gotta be honest with you. 10 is encyclopedia when it comes to Archie and his journey from Rolex forums and all other stuff. If we would ever have a quiz in Archie luxury history, I don't think anyone could beat 10. Honestly,
no, I don't think anyone can beat 10.
And I would
maybe.
just
I
confirm,
mean,
Ronnie
Jin
Paul's
Jin
a
knows
very
a lot.
good-looking man.
Jin knows a lot of that stuff as well. So let's read this. Let's see what's going on.
This is Tech Nibble. Tech Nibble. There. This is where
Oh,
people in the.
what the fuck, Archie?
Oh, wait,
That's your
was
I
this when
read
you
your
were an
post,
IT guy?
Archie.
Oh, yes, it is. Tell me he tells the
Oh my
story about
God!
printing out Rolex manuals or
You,
some nonsense.
you know,
Please,
I
please
honestly.
read. Stop bullshitting. Read.
Yeah, just start
Yeah, here we
reading.
go. Hello, I'd like to tell you my story. I'm an Australian-based member operating in Brisbane, 1,000 kilometers from Sydney. When I was younger in high school, I started my own computer repair sales business. The year was 1988, and the business developed into a full-time job and a great business for many years. I was a dealer for many respected OEM makers and suppliers. Fast track to 97, I made over 120,000. Things were good. 12 months later, the bubble had burst. The following year, I was struggling to pull in $20,000. In year 2000, I closed the business and went to work as an IT contractor. $25 an hour. See, Lux? Lux is earning more than my contracting days there.
Well, that's not a fair assessment because it's $30 per
Different
show,
times.
not per hour.
Once
Or
the
are you
contract
paying him
ended,
hourly now? Did Lux get a raise since he's a married man
no,
with a family to support now? He's
no.
getting
So
30
I
an
think
hour?
Archie pays him with polo shirts.
Once the contract ended, I accepted a $35,000 a year position with the company in help desk. I hated that role. Second-rate product, third-rate equipment, and basically chained to a desk. How the worm has turned. Chained to a desk. I also went through personal issues caused by a lack of esteem, multiple affairs, and other misdemeanors, I think, there.
Oh my
Jesus
God! This
Christ.
shit you write in the forum. Okay.
Arch, by the
It
way, is this making you reflect what a charmed life you have at the current moment? Given the
is bad.
desperation that drove you to leave a post on a site called Tech Nibble like this, pouring your pathetic heart out?
Keep going, Archie.
I then worked overseas in Asia for years, web designing and eBay sales managing from an Australian working. So I didn't mention watches.
No,
Good
because this is
money,
not in. Yeah.
but difficult person to work for. That's Andy, the Andy guy. Andy, the guy with the
Of
the
course.
huge Longines vintage collection.
Is this the guy when you dropped the watch? This is the guy when you dropped the watch? When you were taking a
Uh,
picture and you dropped the watch?
no, I lost a pusher.
Ah, okay.
In 2004, I returned to Australia and got my first contract. That's after taxi driving. This was pre-GF Streets. I had a string of good contracts until I finally landed a project hire with KBR, providing desktop support. I lasted till the project ended in 2009 and got a nice bonus. I have then had a few contracts and went back to KBR to fill in for staff on leave until they finally fired me, Bear. My KBR contract, okay, the market has well and truly changed. 95%. Okay, you're just saying how tough it is.
It's hard.
Is it possible to establish an
hard.
IT
Yeah, he was
business
still
in this day
crying
and
back
age?
then.
There we go. This
Well,
was
actually, that's an
2000.
interesting point. That's a very
By the way,
interesting
Bear,
point.
we got to be
2010.
careful. People are coming out of the woodwork on our friend. We got to watch out for our friend, Mo. Look at who's
Yes,
sneaking in.
yeah. What?
Does he realize this isn't Friday night or Sunday Fun Day? What is he doing on the show?
By the way, I think JJ is a little bit upset because I think we just dissed his Christopher Ward.
No,
Oh.
JJ is usually good there. Hold on, we got a bunch of super chats in there.
He's a bit of a prima
We
donna.
got it.
Sorry.
Mr. Valjoux, $5. Today I received the holy grail to end all Seiko discussions. The new 62 MAS. That's that new diver, Bear. We've had it on the screen
Yeah, we
before.
were talking
That's
about
the
that. I
retro one.
remember.
The problem with it is it's like $4,000. MAS 62 MAS SGE 093 was worth the wait. Well done, Seiko. That was.
I'm sure Hoff is already pulling
Huff
that
has
up.
just got it on the screen. It looks beautiful. I actually like it. You know, the best thing about this is I like the fact
Oh,
it
I
doesn't
love
have
this
the
I
watch.
mean,
fucking
it's the
crown,
most authentic.
but it
The
doesn't
only
have the
thing I
crown at
don't like,
5.
it doesn't
You know
have
what I
that
mean?
waffle. It doesn't have the rubber waffle bracelet, unless that.
I'm
I
okay
always
with
thought
that.
that was such a cool.
I thought it did.
I mean, you could
No?
easily get it.
What's the
It
size?
doesn't.
But I think it's
40?
like
I think it's
38.
40.
No, no way. It's less than 40.
Okay.
I remember harbinging here 38.
Oh, perfect
38.
for me. I love
Yeah.
that. Very retro. Very
Yes.
retro. You know, Mr. Valjo, this is going to be nice on your wrist.
Yes,
Well,
absolutely.
it is nice on your wrist. Obviously, you have it. Well done, Seiko. Yeah, really nice.
In my
I'm going to be
opinion,
honest.
I can't argue with the super chat. This is the
Don't,
Seiko that ends all Seiko
don't you
discussions
agree?
for me too.
Isn't it so fantastic? The crown's not at the fucking 5.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
agree.
that they didn't put crown guards on it, because that would have been
Mm.
total slap in the face of the 62 Moss.
But
Yeah,
it is so
yeah.
expensive. It is so expensive. That's the problem.
I mean, I told you, Archie. I
3,500.
told you, it holds the value. It
Yeah,
holds
Mm.
actually value. I was with you, and I said, you know what? Because there were previous versions that I really like. I like this style.
By the
Okay?
way, that still go for significant premiums.
You know,
Exactly.
this is Bear. This is like you buy a Lexus, which you know is a Camry, but
See,
you
I
go to the
always like
dealer.
this one.
He kisses your asshole. He kisses your asshole. He brings out free drinks, and they talk about the on-call program where you can park your car at the airport and just walk away. You know, you think, oh, there's some benefits.
Mm.
This Seiko here, you're buying it through a normal Seiko dealer, aren't you?
Yeah.
Are you?
It's like going. You don't get that special ass licking service that you.
I don't.
Somebody.
Yeah, this one I think
I love the
you
aesthetics of this watch.
you might have to go through an authorized dealer.
I would love this watch. I'm gonna be very honest with you.
I don't think 3,500 is that completely out of line for this.
I mean, quality is obviously there. Movement is obviously high quality. People are buying this. Holds the value. There's a
Would
reason
you
for
prefer
it.
this
Right?
to a Tudor? But Bear, that's the question. Would you prefer this to a Tudor?
Can I be honest with you right now at this moment?
Yes,
Yes.
you would.
I
But you're
agree.
an
Me too.
experienced
Me
collector.
too.
You're an experienced collector.
Yeah, because actually, this is something different.
Right.
Something
And
that
this is
I
the
love.
Grail Seiko too, in my opinion.
Right, which Tudor is Tudor. I love
This
Tudor.
is
We
the
just talked
equivalent
about
of
it.
a Tudor Submariner.
Yes, that you know what? You are fucking good, Rob. That's exactly that. This is
So
why,
say that again. Say that
like,
This
again.
watch is the
If Tudor
equivalent
would
if
really,
Stu. All
yeah,
right,
go
sorry,
ahead,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Tudor.
No, it's your thought, man. I love your thought. Please go ahead.
I would say for Seiko, this is the equivalent of Tudor reissuing the Submariner.
Amen.
This is the diver that is their iconic piece and contribution to the diver.
And that's so cool. So imagine Tudor does that with their sub.
Mm.
JJ,
By the way, we're really getting backed up on super chats. Shout out to
just
Mr.
jump on the
Valju, though.
stream, JJ.
And
Jump on the stream. Please, JJ.
congratulations, beautiful watch.
It is beautiful. We got Fella $2. I challenge Tan. I've seen everything. I think he's talking
Yeah,
about that.
fella, Jin, and Tan. Definitely the guys that know a lot when
And
it
it's
comes to.
interesting he has all this animosity for Fella, but loves Tan and Jin.
Well,
Mm.
Jin is. Listen, hang on. Just 1 second. Jin is the guy that also was nominated to be Rodent 3.0, right? Or 2.0. Was it 2.0 or 3.0? 3.0. So
3.0.
there was a time that Archie hated Jin, okay? Hated him, with passion, fucking hated him. So fella never received such a hatred.
Oh, really?
No. Fella is just like a nephew that you are not
Yes.
big fan of.
Right.
You know,
He's an
you
unfun
cannot.
nephew.
Yeah, you kind of know him. You like kind of don't really like him, but you
You
have to
know what I
deal
would
with
say? The
him.
annoying nephew. You know the nephew
Yeah,
that you like his family. I like my brother, so I have to respect the son. But he just
exactly.
pisses you off sometimes.
Exactly. Exactly. See, you get it. You get
I
it.
do.
But Jin was hated so much.
But
So much.
Tan responds quickly.
See, he knows. Jin likely knows most. Yeah, because he's a studious guy. He actually he finds Archie very interesting, for a lack of a better word.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
and I
That's exactly
apologize,
it.
Patel. It's Wednesday. JJ is usually on tonight. So
JJ.
where is
Yeah.
he working this links? Ah,
Well,
he's
yeah.
sick, Tan, out of commission. What happened? No, Ali usually. Well, Ali's not doing. Hopefully, Ali's
Oh, he's
feeling
sick. I'm sorry, man. What the fuck? You're sick. Fuck me, Dad.
better.
Did you get it from Archie? That's
I know.
probably why. It went through the wires, through the wires. Oh, Big Sal. Archie, I'm gonna read this if you don't mind. Big Sal,
Yes, sir.
$20. Condolences to Bear and P Cars. Two gentlemen I had the pleasure to meet last year in New York. Sending you my best. Hoff is tonight's MVP. Saving the show with Watchdog. Absolutely. I
And you know what it
genuinely
is, Bear? I have you
enjoy.
on today. Arch was
I genuinely enjoy panels with you. I'm telling you that for
likewise, man.
me, it's not like a work. It's actually like we get together and we talk about the stuff. And you have so many interesting. You have interests that are I can relate to. I enjoy your
Mm,
interests.
I completely concur, my friend.
So that's why it's a good
And I
show.
was
That's
thinking
why.
about what you were saying. I don't think there is anyone that we have closer tastes aligned than you or me in watches we like.
Right. And I do want to take a moment to acknowledge the big superstar, YouTube superstar, better known as horological rabbi, Marcello time. Sorry for your loss, dear. Marcello, it's good to see you. I'm happy you had a wonderful time and a great entertainment value in Bangkok. I heard that you stole the show, that you're the best, and good for you, man. I'm proud of you. The fact that you are kicking Timmy's ass puts a smile on my face because those guys never knew what your true potential is. So just keep in touch with Tan, and you'll go places. You picked the right guy to be allied with. Good for you.
Arch, you see how he's warming up to your enforcer?
yes,
We gotta keep an
that's
eye on
very
him.
good. No, that's exactly it there. We've got to be careful.
Patel Philippe.
So, from the boss, Archie, from the boss.
Patel Philippe. Patel Philippe, $5. AC3, what did Clive buy? He's in the chat skylarking about some new whiz watch.
Well,
Interesting.
I mean, my guess would be some fucking piece of shit old vintage crap that has a fucking
I'll
rust
call
damage on it.
Universal Genève.
Yeah, some garbage like that. Fuck me, that. I mean, what else? What else? It's certainly not something cool, right? It's definitely not something modern, cool, hip, hype. None of that.
No.
None of
No
that.
hype baby. By the way, we lost Toyota Mo. Mo, when you get a chance, jump back on. He had some
Toyota
breaking
no
news.
need to rush whenever it's convenient for you. Uh, I don't know why this guy is rushing you and noticing that you're gone. Take your time.
Hmm.
You are the medium legend. Tonight you might actually be a true legend. Like not medium, but big legend. Okay, not medium, huge legend. You are huge legend, Toyota Mo.
Hands, knees,
Huge.
and toes sees what you're up to, Bear.
Major sucking up. Major sucking up. Archie,
Major,
super chat, big boy.
sucking up there.
Oh,
Here
sorry,
we
we
go.
did
There
that.
we
We
go.
did that.
We did that one. We got one from Big Sal. Big Sal, $20. Condolences to Bear and P Cars, two gentlemen I had the pleasure to meet last year in New York. Sending you my best. Half on Smash is tonight's MVP. master of ceremonies, saving the show with watch talk.
And I have to concede that and give it to my old friend Bear. Totally happy to have him back, and truly missed him, as well as
I
really
miss you too,
happy to
guys.
have you back, my friend.
Thank you, man.
And
So,
thank you,
Archie,
Big Sal, for the support and shout out, my man.
Hmm.
It was amazing meeting you, and hopefully JJ will arrange a dinner soon. And my dear
Toyota
friend,
Mo joins us. Toyota
oh,
Mo
oh, oh, oh,
joins
here we
us.
go. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Toyota Mo, welcome to the panel, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bear, good to have you back on, man. You're really,
Thanks,
really
bro.
good.
Thank you, brother.
So I want to crush everybody's dreams right away, because apparently this release is only for one day and one day only. So if you're not in line at 5 in the morning at a Swatch dealer that does
Holy
carry
shit.
this, you're not going to be able to get it. So they're not. It's not going to be like a regular. It's not going to be a regular
Okay.
production moon swatch. So it's just one day and that's it.
This
So,
thing is gonna go 3-4 grand.
oh my God, you think so? You know, the thing
Yeah.
is, like, they're gonna pump a lot of these things, and I went to a couple times in the morning time when they did those limited moon swatch releases. They celebrated like a new moon. So everybody that pretty much got in line, I would say for like the first, I don't know, I want to say first like 200, generally got one.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I would say they're probably gonna have, you know, they never really tell you how much they actually have in stock. So I would say I mean, if this will be worth waiting in line for. I already called and to see if I can get the day off. I'm working on that because I do want to get that watch. I think
Well,
it's
I
pretty
don't blame you.
badass.
I genuinely don't blame you.
but
That
wouldn't you
is
need
just so
multiple
pretty.
days off for this watch? I feel like this one's people are gonna start waiting days ahead of time, or is that just New York where people do that crazy shit?
So what I'll do actually, Hop, is like the day before, I'll swing by right after work, and see how it's looking like around 6 o'clock, for example, and see if there's people lining up. Because if there's people lining up the day before, then there's no way in hell I'll wake up in the morning and wait in line. Because by then it's going to be
Yeah,
too late.
it's a wrap. Yeah.
So, but yeah, that kind of sucks. I was hoping it was going to be a production watch, and this way.
By
It
the
kind
way,
of sucks, but
you know the
it also kind of makes it much even more hot.
I
So
agree.
let's be honest. If you do get it, you're gonna love the idea that it was very limited.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a cool for a moon swatch. It does look really cool, and I'm
It
a
does.
sucker for anything Snoopy.
Me too.
So, you know, it's a cool one.
Did you
You know,
see
I think.
how that goes? That night and day and night Snoopy that Half showed us. Can you
I'm not
show
gonna lie.
again that thing?
Yeah,
That is.
let's see it. I mean, these guys fucking crushed it. They absolutely crushed it with this one.
I wanted
If I
to.
may just say a big thank you to cousin Angelic, cousin. I am very thankful for your kind words, cousin Angelic. You are one of the people I genuinely feel nothing but love for. Hello,
Hello. Hello.
hello, Archie.
1 minute, please.
Where's Mrs. Lai at the moment?
Hey, it's still very early. It's 20 past 7 in the morning here.
She's
Is she sleep?
recovering
Is she
from that
sleeping right
Roger
now?
ring he gave her after
Is she,
that moon
I
did you
shot.
gotta
did
tell
you
you, remember the
did
cheeseburger
you
for
did
Toronto
you do?
has been
No, no, fuck.
fulfilled.
I watched you inhale the cheeseburger this morning. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You literally. Do you ever actually taste the food when you eat it?
Yeah, I
Yes,
did. I
no.
really enjoyed that. But I
Oh
do.
yeah,
I
yeah. This
taste.
one you
I
took some time.
I think it was Blondie who shouted this out, and I have to give credit where she said Archie doesn't chew his food; he unhinges his jaw and just sucks it down.
Now, Bear, I gotta hand it to you, Bear. I learned things from you in America from you.
Of
When
course
you're
you
at
did.
the when we went to the Chinese, you hog
Yep.
all the good meat dishes. You
I
hogged
am
all the
very
meat
strategic
dishes,
about the food. Yes, very strategic.
And if someone wanted some, you would say, "No worries, give me your plate. I'll put some on for you." But you wouldn't give
Because
them.
you want to be in charge of distribution.
Yes, this is why you're a
Remember that,
business.
guys. Thank you. Thank you. We have a super chat from Patel Philippe, from the boss himself.
Patel Philippe here we go. We've got a super chat there. $5. AC3, $5. Why AC3? What did Clive buy? He's in the chat skylarking about his new whisk watch. You know his car fell through, Bear. You know that Mercedes he bought. He gave it back.
Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear
Yeah.
that. He was actually looking forward to
I
this. So
know.
the guy was a
I gotta
douche.
admit, I'm bummed about that too. He did seem
Yeah,
excited
I give
about it.
him hard time, but I like Clivey. I like
Mm,
Clivey. You know that.
yeah.
Just don't tell him. Please do
He
not
he gave it back
fucking
because the
tell him.
guy never would give him title. He wouldn't do the title. And
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that guy.
Bear, can
Clive
I
just
be
said,
frank and
just
honest with you? I gotta hit the
Yeah.
privacy button.
Okay, please hit the price. Guys, we will be back in 2 minutes.
2 minutes there.
Go ahead.
You know, I used to get really upset at Clivers
Hmm.
because I didn't
Yes.
like the way he treated Archie.
Hmm.
Yes.
This Bangkok trip
Hmm.
Yes.
has really showed me why he treats him the
Mm.
way he does.
So it instantly created the feelings inside of you that Cliver has been developing through years.
Absolutely.
Got it. Okay,
Well,
going back
all
to the
right, back on
punches.
there. Thank you guys. Sorry about that.
Super chat from
Patel
Patel
Philippe.
Philippe.
Patel Philippe, $5. I do feel nostalgic that the original Rebel stream has returned.
What does he mean by that?
Marcelo or Marshmallow, as you guys
Oh,
like to call him.
Marcellino, the horological rabbi.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I love
Who was
Marcello.
very thankful for you. See?
Yeah, actually, to be very honest with you, I always liked him, even when he was going nasty against me. I kind of found him funny. I always found
Yeah.
him funny. My only issue with Marcello, he needs to learn to read English. That will help him with super chats.
But
That's
would that ruin
one
his charm? The same way everyone says if Archie got himself together as a functioning adult, that would
excellent
lose.
point.
So
Excellent point.
be very careful what you hope
Yeah,
for, my
it's
friend.
part of the shtick.
And
It's part of the shtick.
and
Always.
mommy has to be as involved as possible.
Yes,
Because
I agree.
together they are actually my favorite Marcello moments is when he's like at the end of the day in his restaurant, doing cleaning dishes, organizing his mise en place, and taking care of
Oh,
everything. And mommy's doing the paperwork and so on, and they're communicating with each other. She's very sweet. She's very genuine. She's very kind. Um, so I am big fan of mommy. And also, I don't want Archie to hear this. So can you put a private chat on Archie so Archie cannot hear us?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
So
just us.
I I favor Hiromi over Mrs. Lai.
I think we all do better.
Yeah, yeah. Hiromi is a wonderful wife and a wonderful mother, and Archie's just a fucking slut.
I
You know
mean,
what I mean?
she put up with Archie for this long.
Oh,
Hey,
sorry.
Arch.
Hold on,
Sorry.
he's sneaking back
But,
in.
Yeah, sneaking back in, sneaking
yeah,
back
okay, let
in.
him again.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry about
So
that. We had some connection issues.
Yeah.
connection
Sorry
issues,
about that.
Archie. Connection issues.
That SIM
So
card's
yeah,
acting up again. You know the SIM card?
the
yes.
SIM card. Yes, of course, of course. So yeah, that's the way I see that. And so Toyota Mo, you are sure you're gonna get this, right?
I'm gonna definitely try. That's for sure. I'm gonna definitely try. But once again, if the line is too long, or if they start forming a line the day before, I'll just wait a couple of months and maybe just buy it off of like StockX or something like that for a little bit of a
What do
markup.
you what do you think they're gonna go for in the secondary market 6 months after?
So that depends on how much people are asking for and how many are out there, obviously. But I don't know how much the retail price is on this one. I don't think they put that anywhere. But if I had to imagine, let's say it's about a $400 retail price, I would say right off the bat, generally people are gonna maybe mark it up $1,500 to $2,000 is my best guess. I would say 6 months down the line, they'll probably be.
What would your target price be to say, you know what, I'll just do it. Fuck it, I'll do it.
I would say for me personally, where I won't lose any sleep over it, $700. So let's say if it's 400 retail,
Mm,
I would pay 300 above
I'm
retail.
sorry. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. That's not gonna happen.
I
Yeah.
know, but that's where I'm like, we just have to wait and see.
Seven hundred dollars. I would buy two.
But
I'm
let's see
actually
what happens.
serious. I'm actually being serious. I'm not
Well,
joking.
well, that's what happened. Even with the original Moon Swatch, the Neptune one, the one that used to rub off, the color would rub off on your skin. So
Well,
that one
that's
at
the most
first,
valuable one at this point, right?
right? But you know how much it's worth now?
Hmm.
How much?
It's like what, $600, if something like that, if that.
That
So
was
No,
that's
called
what
this
the
I'm
is not.
saying.
Neptune?
So the
No.
original one, I'm telling you guys, the original. I watch this shit all the time. See the prices on these things. The original one has plummeted in price. At the end of the day, it's still a swatch. There's nothing really. There's not a lot of people willing to pay $2,500 to $3,000 for a freaking swatch. So, I think.
See,
Yeah, I see that
I
down.
agree with Baron Billy Jeans, who says this will sell for 3,500 with the first for about 4,500. I think he's got it right there.
Sorry, you
Yeah.
cut off on me there. What did he say?
3,500 out of the gate. Sorry, out of the gate 4,500, and later on probably 3,500. I predict the lowest it's gonna go is a 2,000.
Oh wow. Wow, you guys are betting high on swatch, huh? Okay. All right. All
Just to
right.
let you know that Mr. Hypebeast knows his hype watches.
Yeah,
Last
he does.
sale
He
was
does.
$315. But I don't know that this could be the reissue. I don't know
This
what.
is they did reissue, so it's not the same.
Yeah, I don't know that this is the reissue.
Doesn't
But
really matter. The fact that there is another one reissue that looks the same completely destroys the idea.
yes, and I think that's what he's getting at.
Mm.
Even
Yeah.
the Mars, which I mean, this one was one of the most sought after ones, is
Well,
under 300.
anything Neptune was always sought after. So even when they reissued the Neptune again, it was still sought after. And then the one that's currently right now is the Neptune with the
Oh,
rose gold hand.
yeah, the
Uh,
moonshine.
yeah, the Moonshine, whatever. I have no idea what the fuck they name them nowadays. But that one I think is
This is
probably
where
the
I
most
come
sought
in.
after. That's
$585.
By the
yeah,
way, Baron Billy Jean Archie's first wife was not Aussie; she was Russian. Russian.
Exactly.
exactly. Yep.
And what
There's
Exactly.
is the
nasty
retail?
Russians. Nasty
And the
Russians.
retail was 300, so it's still double retail.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. And that's a rare watch right there too.
What I would
There's
say,
not a lot of those out there.
I would say for the Snoopies, you're gonna pay over $1,000 because it's a Snoopy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that will. Yeah, I mean, I think you're right, man. But I think in time, it will probably go down, and I don't think it's gonna be 1,000. I mean, it can't.
By the way, if any hunters are into swatches, I bought a hold on, and I don't mean to
I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm only into moon swatches. That's it. I can care less about anything else Swatch make.
to
To be honest,
QVC.
Well, yeah. I get you there.
only the hype, baby. Only the hype.
Well,
Even
this,
Yeah.
that Blanc Pond shitter, that fucking thing. Wow.
Yeah, I remember talking with you about that, and you kind of like, "Are you Bear? Are you sure?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm not now." Um, can you please
so I ended
elaborate?
up buying this on a whim. The Jean-Michel Basquiat collaboration they did with the estate. For these are the OG style swatches, and there was a collection, a full set they did that had like custom versions that sold out like within 30 minutes, probably 15 minutes more likely.
Again, there's a similarity between you and I. I bought a set, Salvador Dali set.
Well, I was going to say, if anyone wants this, I'll give it to him for retail, including you, Bear.
No, thank you.
But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll either give it to someone as a gift, but I fell
Give
out
it
of
to
love.
Archie. Send it to Archie to Bangkok so you can give it to Mrs. Lai. She
Yeah.
loves art. She's a member of MoMA.
Oh, look, he's saying Alibaba's saying the Snoopies are already on eBay, 3,500
See?
best offer.
See?
$3,500.
There we go. There we go. There we
Hold
go.
on.
Thank you, Uzi Diamond 69. We appreciate your update.
By the way, as the master of Fleabay, isn't it funny Arch hasn't brought that up yet?
I
You
don't
would
know
think
what's
that
going
would
on.
be the first place he shops.
Archie
I'm
seems
not
very
allowed to go on
relaxed.
eBay anymore. I'm staying out of there, okay? I'm not allowed to
Archie
buy
seems
stuff.
very relaxed, very content at the moment. He has a smile on his face. He's actually not detached. He's enjoying the show, I can tell.
Look at that.
Am I right, Archibald?
100% Bear. I tell you what,
You,
Bear, these...
you missed your bear, huh?
Man, I missed you so much, you know. It was
I
just
missed you
so...
too.
They were tough times.
That's okay,
And I'm
Archie.
really sorry to hear about your loss there, Bear. That was really
Archie,
difficult.
your comments and your texts to me and Barney were quite nice, and I'm very thankful to you, brother.
I didn't want to
You
say
are
anything.
caring. You're a very caring human being. I love you, man.
It's very... I don't know what I'm going to do when my dad goes. I mean, he annoys me at times, but fuck, it's hard,
Yeah.
you know.
I always
So
think about that,
show
about
us
the
the thing.
inheritance and that whole nonsense. I always think, God, this isn't gonna age well.
What? Which?
When Arch talks about his inheritance.
Oh, that's just a
I
shtick. Come
know it's
on,
shtick.
Archie.
I know it's shtick. But I
He likes
know
to
that.
piss people off. Archie has this passive aggressiveness about him. He wants to see people really pissed, so he sometimes pushes this fucking thing. The
Oh, do you
narrative
think
that.
that's why he said Jamie's disloyal?
Of course.
The
What do you
pros
think?
and
He gets like
cons.
that.
Roland's difficult.
He's got. What do you think? Like, don't you remember when he said the bear's shaking me for money and all other shit? Come on, that's Archie.
Hey, did you
I
guys
love
know
my
that?
Archie.
Did you guys know that Arch gave Lux a very, very, very expensive gift? Or
I heard
not a
that.
gift, an amount?
It's actually been in the media here in Canada, or even on TV. People are talking about it. What did you give him,
Okay.
Archie? What's a gift?
What was it?
I took your advice, Bear. I was going to get him some equipment, but I think money is more important to give, isn't
course,
it?
man.
Newlyweds there.
Thank you.
Cash
gave
is
him
the king. Cash is the king.
Yeah, I gave him $770.
Excellent.
Aussie or US?
What a strange,
That was-
unusual number. Why 770?
Okay, well, I gave him 700. 700 was transferred to his account,
Mm-hmm.
and Dodger gave me 50 US, so I gave him a $50 US note.
Oh, that's nice,
So wait,
man.
wait. The 50 is not from you then, it's from Dodger.
No, but Dodger gave it to me, and then I gave it to Lux.
And why did Dodger
so-
give you that
so you
$50?
Dodger gave it to me.
Why was that? Because he put something in your tip jar. That's why Dodger's fine. There. Now the truth comes out.
Dodger,
Everyone was wondering how
Dodger
Dodger evaded everything.
He was the only one that he was the only one that wasn't named on the list. Unbelievable but
Exactly.
true.
This is what I always
Unbelievable but
say.
true.
Yes, that
Listen,
nifty
money
50 in the
is the
palm of your
best.
hand.
Now our man Laxipo needs to buy cat litter and another polo shirt. So that's a good choice.
Arch, Jamie could have avoided all this shit by giving you $50 US. Is that what you were telling him?
Basically.
There you go. Money talks.
Basically.
And
By the way, do we
our
have
old friend Pavel, he knows it as well.
Dodgy Dodger? I like that. Dodgy Dodger. I like that. I like that.
God, look at that!
Oh, that's the
Look at that
first
one.
time hearing
Bear,
that?
doesn't that thing remind you of the 45th anniversary one? I mean, that's
Yeah.
probably like my
Well,
favorite Snoopy.
yeah, the
man.
white
That
one.
45th.
I
Oh
agree.
my God, I love
The
that.
silver Snoopy. The silver Snoopy.
I love that one.
Well, that's
Ah,
the
look
king of
who's
the
back.
Snoopies.
And
We got Mr.
hopefully we have
Sexy
an
back.
update on his lovely wife and how she's doing.
Hey, Mr. Jim T.
Hey, hey, my friend Bear. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I've been praying for you and your father, and
Thank
I
you,
hope you're
Mr. Jim
feeling a
T.
lot better, my friend.
How is your lovely wife doing with her wrist?
Yeah, she's suffering at the moment, but it should get better hopefully soon. The pain
Oh
should
man,
go hopefully
that's
in
not
another
good.
week.
That must be very painful.
Oh, it is. Look, I'm doing everything for her, and that's she's feeling very depressed because she feels helpless. You know, a woman that's been so independent, not being so independent, it really does get to you. You know what I mean? So
It makes you
yeah, but
realize how
it's all right.
important health is there. Health is there. I've been sick, and I tell you what,
Yeah,
you would never sell your health, would you? You know.
no,
When I,
you can't.
when
You can't.
I
You got nothing.
when I was in college, I broke my ankle really bad to the point I needed pins, plates, screws, the whole nine, and I was off my feet for almost 6 months. And I have to say that was the most depressing 6 months of my life.
Yep, I can
Wow.
imagine that.
Same.
Yeah,
So
no,
I really feel for your wife.
thank you, my man.
It sucks. The
But
older you get, the worse the pain is, and the longer it takes for you to heal when you break a bone, man. It freaking sucks.
that is true. That is true. But just quickly with the Dodger $50 Dodger situation, Dodger gave Archie the $50 to meet up with Marcelo. That's why he gave him the $50 at the
I see.
airport.
Yes.
I just
Yes, that's right.
Oh, I did see the showdown. What's his name? Tan sent me a clip. The showdown at the airport. That was interesting. Basically, you and Laxipu pulling Machelino into dark corner, and Machelino defending himself with amazing dance.
It
The
was
I'm
like
loving
rub-out
that
that
dance.
clip.
Austin Daniels live stream where all the what did Diego call them? The big hitters from Watch YouTube, where he said his watch career is over. Remember that?
Yes, yes, yes. I
Yeah.
remember that.
And he fought his way out of that corner.
Yes.
Archie caught that
That,
energy
that,
head on and didn't know what to do. And then he
Yeah,
had his
I
that
only
henchman
respect
Lux drag him
Claudius.
out of the. He signaled for the henchman to drag him out of the airport.
Didn't Arch
fucking
look
gold.
I mean, when
Fucking
like
he
a
gets
school
gold.
his
principal?
bird, that's Marcelo's superpower, where he just like loses his mind and like transforms into like half bird, half infant.
Mhm.
Who the fuck can beat that?
Dirk
And you
wants to
know that.
know what would I do if someone was grabbing me without my permission. Depends on how strong they are. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if it's somebody stronger than me, I just oblige.
That's right. I didn't see him doing anything when America was dragging him like a rag doll all around Watch Time New York.
Hey, look
Hold
who we
on,
got here.
Mikey.
Mikey's back. Hey, Mikey, how are you?
Mikey!
Hi, Archie.
Oh, for a minute I got nervous. I didn't see
I
you
have
move, and I
missed you
said,
so
"Shit."
much, Mikey. How you been? You okay, man?
Yeah, doing good. Doing good.
Car's doing well?
Yep.
Beautiful.
The Marcelo commentary is funny. It's like Marcelo's superpower is like berserk, like go into confusion mode.
Oh
Now,
my God!
Brian, Andreas,
Hold on,
Andreas, Andreas, I didn't
hold
see it
on. We
live.
have a
Just
blast
let me
from the
tell.
past. Hold
Let me
on.
let me respond to Andreas. It was actually Tan. Tan kept me in a loop on everything. Tan sent me a clips of everything.
Bear, I have to introduce someone who's been on the show. We haven't seen in a while. He went from a life, had a life-changing event.
Mhm.
I welcome our old friend, Sir Drew Peacock.
Oh my
Drew!
God!
Hey,
Holy
welcome
moly!
back. Welcome
Look
back,
at the
Drew.
good-looking fella
Yes,
there.
good looking, is
Hey.
dressed sharply as always.
What are you doing these days? Tell me what you're doing now, Sir Drew.
Well, glad to be back. I just had my
Did
daughter.
you get your money back on the Ferrari? What? Tell us what happened. Give us the update.
That's
old
long
news.
gone. I'm on to
Yeah.
bigger and better things.
Can we
had a
just take a
daughter.
moment to acknowledge how nicely dressed Drew is, how good he looks?
Yeah, very
Drew,
And
charming.
the
respect
American
to you.
flag on the lapel.
Very, very
Are you running
charming.
for
Very charming.
politician? Are you running for the politician or something?
I have to point out that
Uh,
the sheen on your tie is so excellent. The light on your
I think Ross Rachel Brady would appreciate this appearance
yeah,
very
you,
much.
you fucking look
Yeah,
great,
Drew,
man.
have
You look
you
like
met
$1,000,000
Ross
bucks.
Rachel Brady yet?
no.
Oh, we
Oh,
got to
Well,
really?
connect you. He's a punter
Oh.
going through a really hard time at the moment, and I think he could benefit from a conversation with you.
absolutely. Tell us. Sorry to
I'm
interrupt,
always,
Drew. Sorry to interrupt, bro.
I'm
Go
always
ahead.
here for the boys. I'm always here for the boys. You know. So
As
yeah, I
little
just had
Dave
my.
says, Congressman Peacock.
I'll do a whole lot better than a couple people in office right now. I'll tell you that. But
I believe you.
I just had my daughter. I'm back in school. I'm working security. I did I did guarding at the Christian Dior store in Short Hills Mall. I'm on a couple
Holy
different locations. Like my schedule's really jam packed because I'm just working as much as possible. But building up my car business, my car flipping business, just focusing on what I do best and maximizing
Yes.
for the good of my family, and
Good on you.
just
Good on you. Honest
for you,
hard
man.
work.
baby steps, just baby steps.
Hey, you mentioned you were working for Dior. How is it, man? How is it working for one of these premium brands?
It's okay. So it's better if you're working for men. I'll say that.
Ah, because
I'll
the
agree
Christian
with
Dior's
that.
mainly ladies, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's a bit
Have you
different.
had women who tried to pick you up? Have women tried to pick you up? Because you are a good-looking guy.
Yeah,
Yes or
and
no?
I feel like they'll trap you. They'll try to get some. They'll flirt with you, and they'll want to get you to flirt back, and then they'll report that to their boss and try to set you up. Like it happens to guys
Oh, that's
you
a
all the
big
joke?
time.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Corporate.
and I'm happily in my relationship. I'm
No, you gotta pick out the cougars, not the young ones. The cougars are the ones that you have to close on.
And
those
people in the chat,
Exactly. I love the way you think, brother.
people in the
We
chat are
have a super
wondering,
chat
Drew,
from Patel for Drew.
when you
Patel Philippe.
applied for a security role at DR, did you show your video fighting off 10 people in DR for your date just as your resume?
It wasn't 10
No,
people.
but they don't know about that story. But I don't work for Dior. I work for a company called Premier, but Dior is
Well,
one of our
don't say that. You work for DR.
Dior is one of our contracts, and I guard the door.
I say sounds so much cooler if you say to work for Dior.
Exactly.
So I would just go with that. Fuck, who cares?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Patel
How long
Philippe,
have you worked for Dior for? How long?
Just
since January.
Archie, tell him to shut the
Good
fuck up
company.
and read the super chat.
okay, I got to read the super chat. 1 minute there. Drew, just work on one of Archie's streams. It will ensure you can finally be reunited with the Ferrari with the K-swap engine from Brazil.
It's been.
Mikey, have you heard about that story, Mikey?
Oh yeah. No, I was the one when I think
Mikey
it was
was here for
Narc.
that.
Narc was like just tearing Drew up, saying, "You're fucking doing the wrong thing," and I was like, "Dude, shut the fuck up!" And dude, following his dreams. Fucking
You're talking about Narc? Narc was mean to someone? I don't believe that.
That's shocking.
Do you remember this?
Shocking.
Do you remember this, Drew?
Yeah.
Of course
It's crazy. I was such a different person back then.
I know. I just remember the event, though. I just remember
Yeah,
that one
Narc
day.
is here to make a difference, okay? He's here to make a difference. All right?
Yeah, cool. Well, it's not,
you.
we're not talking about anything terribly controversial, other than just that's event that went down, and so yes, I definitely remember Drew, and I remember the Ferrari and about it. And I'm sorry it didn't happen. It's I was rooting for you, man. Like fucking.
Yeah,
But
you know,
keep
about your
the dream
score.
alive. Keep the dream
yeah,
alive.
You gotta
I never gave up. You know, I'll get to Ferrari status again. You know, I'm just building. You know, I'm starting from zero, and like I said, baby steps. But you know, not thinking delusionally, just thinking about what I can attain, and you know, how can I expand and
Well,
all that.
I'm totally delusional, and
What's going on?
I've made progress.
What's
Yeah,
on the
Drew,
wrist, Drew? What's on the wrist?
I have a bracelet from Kayla. If you
Oh,
look up
nice.
close, it should
Nice.
say "I love you" in every language.
Beautiful.
Oh wow, that's so cool, man.
Let me.
Where's your day
me
just?
try.
You had a day just. Didn't you have a day just?
Oh wow, look at that!
Oh yeah, look at that. That's
Mm.
cool actually. We see
Yeah,
that.
It's like microscribed in.
I sold the day chest.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
got rid of the
That
day
was a nice watch. How's the baby?
Yeah, you
How's the
know.
baby? How old is the baby?
Yes, how old is baby?
So Noah's 19 months, and my daughter Catalea is 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
congratulations,
Congrats,
You
Drew.
got
man.
two. My God, two
Congrats,
babies.
my man. Congrats.
Time flies,
Beautiful.
man.
Thank
Last
you.
time
No
we
wonder this man's matured so much since we last spoke to him.
exactly.
Yes.
Hey, good
Last
for
time we
you,
were
Drew.
talking
Yeah.
about his first kid, and we're talking diapers and advice and stuff like that, and then he goes away. But time flies like nobody's business. Is now he's back.
Archie, I have a business
Drew,
proposition, Archie. Archie,
how
I
old
have
Yes,
a
is Drew?
sir.
business
Yes,
Drew,
Bear.
how
Bear,
Listen.
Bear's saying so. Yes, Bear.
Business proposition. Okay, listen. I think we should remake American Gigolo.
Yes.
This
We
guy, our main fucking actor.
should.
Do you know? Have you guys watched American Gigolo with Richard Gere?
yes.
Yes.
Even better. Fuck the Gigolo circuit. That takes too long. You know what we do? We set him up as roles in different Fortune 50 companies that have aging female execs that have given their life to their career, married their career, and Drew can be their strapping new assistant, and then we slowly romance them into a sexual harassment
Harassment,
lawsuits that
and
we
we
bring
sue
to
the ass.
corporate.
We get
Yes.
Cliver. Cliver is our in-house lawyer. Okay, and he sues the fuck out of them, and we collect the money.
You talk 200 a whack easy.
Yeah. What do you think, Archibald?
We're talking about big bucks there.
Of course,
I
man.
like it. Do it.
Go
Archie's
big or
thinking,
go home.
I want to be that.
I like it. Let's do
want
it.
to be that. You, Archie, do you remember when you looked
Let's
like that?
do it.
See,
Feminist.
100%.
we
Bear.
target Vogue or Condé Nast. Those are great
And you know what, Bear?
suggestions, Listooth.
The saddest thing is, Bear, it doesn't last. You know that I didn't
Archie,
realize
I
it at the
actually,
time.
if you want to be honest, there are pictures of you younger there. I mean, you know the picture I'm referring to. They actually stole your
Yeah.
picture. I can't fucking believe that. They stole
Yes.
your picture. And that's
Yes. It's
exactly
okay.
how you looked. That's exactly how you looked, Archie.
Mm.
Time flies, eh?
Hey guys, I got to shoot off. I'll be in the chat and I'll try to join later on. Drew,
Hey,
it's
Hoff.
amazing to see you, buddy. Mikey, always a
Hoff,
pleasure.
you are tough,
I
Hoff.
didn't
You're
get a
pure
chance to say hi
gold,
to you,
man. I
buddy.
love you. I love you. I'm
Yeah, man.
thankful to
Hoff's a
you.
champ.
I really am. Thank you, bro.
Of course.
You take care, Hoff. Stay sexy, my man.
Take care, Drew. And Archie, it was good to
Stay
see you
sexy.
too. Thanks for showing
Man,
up
it was
today.
fantastic. Thank you, man. Thank you so much, man.
And we
Thank
got a
you.
super chat for Patel Philippe. I'll leave you there.
You rock.
Thank you,
Patel
guys.
Philippe, $5. AC3, day 37 of enjoying my world time on the wrist. Why are you such a pussy? You know, I tell you, Patel, it's a good question. Why didn't I honestly, I am going to start wearing it. I am. Bangkok is just so fucking brutal. The weather is so hot. You just
Yeah, but hang on, Archibald. Let's be honest. This is a world timer. Okay?
yeah.
You're
Where the
traveling
butt is
across
he?
the world.
Yes.
it's like, when we watch those old Sakahorn Bangkok movies. Remember when Sakahorn walks in,
Yes.
right?
Mm,
You
mm,
expect that guy to wear wartime, protect wartime, right?
mm,
You don't
mm-hmm.
expect that guy to wear fucking bluesy.
No.
You have that wartime. You are in Bangkok, man. The city of mystery. The
Mm.
city of fucking entertainment. You need to get that. You should have worn that watch. I'm sorry.
It's already got a mark on it, Arch. So what are you worrying about, mate? Just wear it and enjoy it, mate.
And the
Hey,
straps are not that expensive, man. It's not the end of the world.
Or you know what you should have done? You should have bought another strap, an alternative strap, put that on there, and went with it, and then and left your one at home. And then when you come back, could have swapped it back over, and then problem solved.
I mean,
yeah.
seriously. That's the thing. Well, you know what's on my wrist?
What's on your wrist?
Patek. I'm a Patek man
Yes,
now,
you got
man.
the Aquanaut. You got the Aquanaut. Drew,
Exactly.
we're really happy to see you, man. It's
Yeah, Bear.
fantastic news. What's happened to that? You're working with your father before. Are you still involved in that business? Hello, Drew. Drew's muted.
Drew, you're muted. Make sure you have a sound on.
Yo, you talking to
Yeah,
me, Arch?
you were working and your dad had the pressure
Yeah,
cleaning
I was
business.
helping.
I thought that was a great business.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
still
No, my
working in that?
father didn't have a pressure cleaning business. He has a siding business that I was helping out in, and he's having multiple knee operations, and that he's more on the he's retired, so he just
Yeah,
does jobs on the side. The
yeah.
pressure cleaning business, I don't have insurance, and it's just not really stable. I don't have work during the winter, and I'm rising through academia, finishing my engineering degree. I'm looking for more
Mhm.
concrete jobs. I'm working security, which is literally I'm
Yeah,
getting paid to study, so I'm taking advantage of
yeah.
that while I can. And
Yeah, you're staying healthy. Look at
I'm
that. You're
just
staying in shape. You're staying in shape, Drew. You're staying in shape. You're looking great, man. Because I got to
Mighty
tell you, one
sexy,
of the
brother.
working
Mighty
out, man.
sexy.
Me and
yeah,
Kayla are
no, man.
great.
That's
I got to thank God every day. I'm very blessed. I have everything.
Right
Besides a
on,
yeah.
boatload of
man.
cash, but I mean, I feel rich. I got my family. But
You
how's
got
your
your
watch
health as well,
collection,
my
man?
friend. You got your health.
How is your mother? How is your mother, Drew? How's your mum going?
My mom's great. She came. Whatchamacallit? When my daughter was born, she was at the hospital. My grandmother, my father, my aunts, my uncles. You know, the whole family. We're doing good. Thanking God, eating healthy, getting exercise, and just having fun. Just enjoying life. Life's short.
It's fucking great, man.
What can I
All
say?
right, boys, I've got to head off. Thank you for having me, Drew. Awesome to see you again,
Stay
Arch.
sexy, Mr. GMT.
Hey,
Look after yourselves,
Thank you,
boys.
fantastic,
Mr. GMT.
Bear,
fantastic
Thank you
all
speaking.
very
the
much.
best, my friend. I hope you're feeling better, my man. Take care. Stay safe.
Thank you, brother. Thank
You
you.
are a swaggy motherfucker. I love you, bro. All
He's
right.
such a cool guy. Mr. GMT is such a cool guy. I'm really, his wife is so lovely. I didn't spend much time talking to her, but she's so lovely. She's the rock for Mr. GMT, and
For sure.
he certainly would do anything for her. And I can tell you this now: it's not easy. It's not easy. Darwin's a brutal place at times, and it's extremely difficult. It's extremely difficult. But he's a top bloke. He's a really top bloke, and his wife. They're a great couple. They're a fantastic couple. That's for sure. They are a fantastic couple. And
When your wife is a partner, true partner in life, that's what matters.
Yep.
we've lost Toyota Mo. Toyota Mo's fallen out there.
Doesn't he have a couple of kids too, though? He's got a couple of great kids as well.
Yes, he
Who?
does. He does.
Mr.
We're talking
GMT, of course.
Mr. GMT.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a great
Yeah.
family. Great family,
Yeah,
sure.
totally, man. When when you see that family operated business, in a tight knit family, that's an extra special kind of thing, because shit, you grew up with them and then you're working with them. It's like if it isn't all working like all in sync, things self destruct. So you can tell
100% right.
he's solid. He's a very successful man.
Oh no, he definitely is, and that business. I tell you what, the takeaway business is not as easy as you think it is. It's not. People just think that you just slot in there and you
Sorry
churn
about
out
that. Sorry
food.
about that.
Okay, it's sorry, we got a little bit of echo there, Bear,
You
but that's
still have
okay.
it? It's all
No, no,
good?
it's, we'll
I
we'll
can
see.
come
We'll see.
back.
No, it's okay.
You're
I'll
good.
come back. You read the super chat. You have a super
Okay,
chat
super
from
chat.
Patel.
We got a super chat from Patel, $5. Drew, who is most likely to make off with a pair of silk Dior boxes on your watch? ArchieLuxury, Mike the Snake, Mr. GMT, or Marcelo Time?
Mike the Snake.
Oh,
Mike the
really?
Snake.
You think I snakes? Oh man, I don't steal stuff.
What's your favorite Dior product there, Drew? Do you have a favorite Dior product?
I don't actually work in a. I work in a women's store, so you might get off with a nice little skirt.
But don't they have like the Miss Dior handbag? Isn't that a beautiful bag? They sell that?
Oh yeah. Handbags
They're quite
and
expensive.
women's ready to wear, women
Ready to wear.
shoes, jewelry,
Very expensive.
perfume.
Very expensive. Very expensive. Dior is expensive.
Wow,
And,
it is. I had no idea how expensive Dior can really get. Like this is ridiculous.
Well, it's high
But
fashion. I mean,
I think
there's
Dior is
a
really
place
nice.
and a market for it. You know what I mean? The other end is Walmart. You can go to Walmart if you want to save money, or you can go Dior if you want to be chic and elegant. And
No,
that's
absolutely.
just how the world goes. Free enterprise caters to all tastes. Me and Bear, we can't wear ready to wear clothes, can we, Bear?
No, unfortunately, these kind of clothing stores and all that, they don't have our sizes, Archie. So
Can I tell you something, Bear? One thing I do find very intimidating. I got an idea, business idea. I want to pitch it to you, Bear.
go ahead, man.
Okay, like for me and you, right? We go into somewhere fancy
Well,
wancy,
me,
like
you, and Laxipu. Me, you, and
yeah,
Laxipu. Yeah.
we go into like Omega Mendo Degna Zegna, those Zegna store or
Right.
Armani, and
Right.
they just don't think it's quite our store, right?
Okay.
The thing I find comforting is there's a very big discount men's store in Australia called Lowe's. Lowe's. It's probably now I'm actually a member of Lowe's, right? And the thing is, they've got pants from you've got XL, 2XL, 3X, up to 7XL. You know what I'm saying there?
Well, if you're buying pants in XL, that's a problem itself. I mean, when you're buying a pants, it shouldn't be sized as a XL. Let me be very frank and honest with you. That's a problem, Archie. That's a problem.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the size. I mean, you do understand what I'm saying.
Yes, extra
The
large.
tailored pants are not sold as a 5 or 4 or 3XL, right? That's a
No.
Walmart thing. We have a super chat from Patel Philippe.
Patel Philippia, $5. Drew, how many of those pretty Dior employees could Mike the Snake schmooze with his new Porsche 930 and recent scratch lotto winnings?
You want some money making?
You see, he's a charming
No.
man. Spitting good game is what'll get you in because
Well,
that's
having a
what these women
930
want.
doesn't hurt. Come on, Drew. Having a 930 doesn't hurt.
I say that like more or less like if you're going to be talking to a Dior employee, then obviously your 930 or whatever chic car that you're driving is going to help. But you know, these
Well, that's
girls,
if
you know, if you know how to approach them, they're easy. If you don't, then you know, don't know what to tell you.
I
Don't
don't
know what to tell you.
I
But
don't have
Mike,
any issues
you're
meeting
very
girls. So
interesting. You got a lot of good stories, you know, and I feel like you strike up conversations well. So, you know.
Mike is the best.
yeah, I have
When
no
we have
problem. I
Mikey,
have no problem
there
talking
is
to
no
women.
dead air. We don't have a dead air, right, Mikey?
Yeah, pretty much. And I got no problem talking to women. I'd walk up to any fine woman, just sit
Well, that's the
down,
Archie's a
thing,
little
Mikey.
shy. I don't know if
Mikey,
you guys
start a
noticed
Mikey.
that.
conversation.
The thing with Mikey is, Mikey, it's your swagger. You got a good swagger. You know what I mean? You got good swagger, and that's what matters, Mikey. You've got swagger. You don't take no for an answer. And
Yeah.
I got to tell you something. So many, you know, one thing I will tell you a story. Let me just tell you a quick story. You know, I know so many guys who say,
Archie.
yes,
Gemper says 50 plus inch waist. You are bordering on a morbid obesity.
EB $2. Drew, let's get an update on the car. Well, that's long gone. The
Yeah,
car is
that's
not going
not.
to happen. I don't even know whether
Long
Drew was
gone.
really
Long
invested in
gone.
it. To be honest, I think it was a story, but hey, it is what it is. That's okay. Let's just let that dog lie. I've always had gags too, so Drew, I don't think it's his anyhow. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That it's I got to tell you something. Seriously, we've got Toyota Mo backstage there. Let's get him back on here.
Real
Let me
quickly,
say,
Archie.
Yeah.
sometimes you
Hang
need the
on.
swagger. Sorry,
Archie, real
Toyota
quickly.
Mo.
So real quickly, I do want to apologize that Snoopy Moon's watch is going to be a production watch. So it is
Oh,
not. It is not a
okay.
limited
Listen,
watch.
Toyota
It is
Mo,
a
please,
production
please.
watch.
Put me on a list, man. Put me on a
I got it,
list.
Garrett. I got you. I got you, brother.
Thank
So
you. Thank you.
I do apologize. It's not a limited watch. It is a production watch. I think they had another update to their Swatch Instagram page that gave a little bit more details, and they introduced it as a production watch. So it's going to be part of the lineup.
Awesome.
Cool.
I got a
Good for regular punters. Good for
We got a
regular
super chat
punters.
from Patel
Absolutely.
Philippe, $5.
Yeah,
Drew,
boys.
what's the best way to meet an older Asian woman in a wine bar in New York City, preferably during the fall season? Maybe AC3 can help.
I think the best places to
You
meet
pretty
those
much
kind of
explained it the
women
way you
are
phrased the question.
museums of modern art.
In a wine bar in
See,
New York City.
sorry?
That's a good spot. That's a good place. I agree. You know, I definitely agree. How about in a wine bar in New York City, preferably during the fall season? You know, you
Do you
literally
know how
just explained
expensive
it.
wine
Wine
bar
bar,
drinks are? Do you know how expensive they are, Bear, in a
Why do
wine
you
bar?
need to know? She'll pay for it.
the roof.
I would think knowing a
Hold on,
little
there's
bit
a lot of
about
commotion
wine
here.
might help a lot.
Well, knowing about the wine, knowing about the fashion, knowing about the art. You have to be a little bit of a Renaissance man, just like Archie
Exactly.
Chesterfield III. Let's be
Yeah.
honest. Renaissance man, the
You want
You
modern
gotta
to look.
Renaissance man.
impress them, with your knowledge.
You gotta look the part as well. Gotta make sure you have that outfit
Agreed.
on. To complete
You
with your
always look
swag.
the part there, Drew. Drew, you always look the part. You
That's
always
the key to life, isn't it?
look the
Is
part.
to
He does
always
look
be
the part.
overdressed and underdressed.
Man, that's going to be fantastic. How far along have you got before you finish your
You guys
engineering
froze up on
degree?
me.
How far before you finish your engineering degree,
I
Drew?
have.
Wow, I can see you
2
well
more
now,
years.
Mikey. Thank you, Mikey.
I stopped. Like
Sorry, Drew?
You're
Your
cutting
sound's
out.
breaking up, Drew. Your sound is keeps.
I stopped. I have.
Your sound's kind of fucked up, Drew. Soul connection.
That internet may be not good, huh? What do you think,
Yeah,
Archie?
Yeah,
something's.
we tried our best. That's okay. That's okay. I got to tell
Oh,
you, it is actually he's looking healthy. He's looking well. Remember when he was partying?
Yeah. I agree with you, Archie. I'm glad to see him doing well. Listen, he's a father of 2 young
me too.
kids. We do wish him well, man. That's not an easy task, and God bless him. He's pushing through. He's making things best for his family, and that's what really matters, man. I'm proud of him. Oh, he's back. He's back, Archie.
He's back.
I'm back.
Hello,
Yeah, your
Drew.
connection's good now.
Drew, we're really proud to
So
hear things are going well there. Get that engineering degree, man. You'll be making big bucks. Big bucks. Big bucks.
Yeah, when I was working power washing is when I stopped going to school because I was making good money at the time, really good money at the time, and I already had a good amount of money at the time. And
Yeah.
once once life took its course, I realized that finishing my education is a priority, and that's what I'm doing.
Did you ever think when you were doing when you had the money there, do you think you should have? Did you regret how you spent some of the money? Can I ask you that in hindsight? Do you regret how you spent some of the money, Drew?
It's frozen, Archie. We have a super chat from Patel Philippe.
Patel Philippe, $5. AC3, would a 3919 fit with Drew's attire and look Dior chic with the smaller, slim size? You know what? I think it would. He would be fucking perfect.
Can you bring up that watch? I want to see what watch is Patel recommending for Drew.
This was the first Patek I had, Bear, the 39. It was only a 33 mil. I'm calling it up now. We're getting it up on the screen now. These are they're a beautiful watch. The problem is they are a wee bit small, Bear. This was my first one, and I think I was thinner too. They were different. They're just a classic Calatrava, Bear.
Gorgeous.
Remember these?
I love
gorgeous.
it. I love it.
Oh, gorgeous watch.
Yeah.
Gorgeous watch.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah, understated. Very.
That's
simple,
a class. That's
beautiful.
a class.
Mm,
I'm serious. That's,
absolutely.
on guy like him, that would look fucking amazing. You have to be thin. You have to be thin
Mm, yeah.
to wear this watch. Let's be honest, Archie.
Do you want to be thin again and look like Drew, or it's too late for us?
Fuck, I would
Yeah?
love it. Oh, it's too late. Reality kicks in, but who wouldn't? I mean, seriously. Of course.
I want to ask you,
would
Drew.
you like to be healthy? Would you like to be younger? Would you, although all of the above?
Would you
How
like to
about
be
that?
richer? Drew, how many triple-decker blue cheese cheeseburgers do you eat a day? Can I ask you that?
I stopped eating fast food around 2020.
This is premium. This is not fast food. This is dry Angus burger.
Archie, please explain. We're talking luxury burgers.
We're talking luxury burgers. We are talking absolute
Show him the picture,
luxury.
Archie. Show him the picture. The one from
had
this.
Quite a burger as you're describing, but Kayla cooks for me. Most of the time. Like I'll make steak and fish, but she'll make me cheeseburgers and whatnot.
But you have to see the luxury burger. The luxury burger that Archie recommends.
I'll buy the ingredients and I'll have Kayla whip it up for me.
Man, that's fantastic. I just got our good friend Herman Ingram. He's saying to me he's going to be giving another performance in New York around the time of the New York Watch Show.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. That's awesome.
And I've just asked him, can you get me 2 tickets there? I'll ask him for 2 tickets.
For you and I?
Of course, Bear.
I thought so.
But obviously, if you can't make it, Bear, that's perfectly okay.
Well, if I can make it, then, I'm sure you'll find a replacement easily.
I got to tell you something, Bear. Herman Ingram, great musician, fantastic guy. We love him to death.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I like Herman. He's a great part of Archieverse. I'm proud to call him a friend. Definitely a guy that we benefit from being in our group.
100% right. Drew, this was you were looking at a paddock at one stage, Drew. When
This
do you what's the go? We suppose you've got responsibilities now.
Look what I can do.
well, yeah, I'm obviously, but I'm building my finances up. And I'd like to be richer. Who wouldn't want to be wealthier? Who doesn't have
Yes.
aspirations? I
So where are you living now in New York? Where are you living with your mum, your dad? Who are you living with now?
It's me, Kayla, her mother, and our children.
Okay.
Oh, great! So you have a grandma supporting you and helping with the kids. That's good.
And then I also have my parents' house in the suburbs that we also go to for help and just if we're in the area and whatnot.
Good. Good.
So the real estate market is quite something, but it isn't. I don't
Bizarre.
think it's going down. I don't think it's going down anytime soon.
No, you're right. It's fucking astronomical, especially where you are. Fucking crazy.
Yeah, but it is what it is, and I'm just working overtime hours, just saving money,
Yes.
and uh, work, school, and save. Just
Yeah, I hope you're still spending some time with your kids, Drew.
oh, absolutely, absolutely. I drive Noah to school like every other day. When
Yes.
Kayla does, I switch off with Kayla. I drop him off at daycare.
How old's Noah? How old's Noah?
19 months.
Wow.
Yeah, he's really good. It's just he's got an ear infection now. We got to get his ears pumped out. The mucus and
Okay.
stuff. So we're
Yes.
just scheduling we're trying to schedule an appointment with the ear, nose, and throat department, and
Yep.
she was doing that. She was on the phone today with them, so I'll find out what's going on with that probably later on tonight. But other than that, he's really good. He's not really speaking yet. He says dad, he says mama, he says papa, he's like mama, papa, that stuff. But he's really smart. He picks up sign language really well.
And your wife is working? Your wife is working?
No, she's not working. Hold on one second.
Archie, you have a super chat from Patel Philippe, $5 Canadian.
Patel Philippe, here we go, $5. What are three things that fuck you off about Lange? Okay, I'll tell you a couple things. Number one, they're no longer cheap.
Okay.
They used to be bargains on the secondary market. Number two, I think Richmond is a bit money hungry at times.
Okay.
And thirdly, I really wish Higgins wasn't German, because I really do like Lange.
What do you mean Higgins wasn't German? What the fuck does that mean?
Well, I don't want Higgins. It's kind of a Higgins loves the brand. I wish he didn't.
But that's
love
a
the
positive thing. Higgins is a fucking cool guy who knows a lot about watches. I love Higgins.
brand.
I was thinking you would.
I was just talking to ER yesterday, and she said, "Thank you, Archie, for keeping him out."
Well, that's fair. She has a right to that. But
yeah.
I'm going to tell you what I don't like about Lange. I am
Yes.
not fan of their asymmetric dials. They just don't. They don't appeal to my aesthetics. Okay. I don't like. I'm not also a fan of their. I find the German movements. They make me feel like I'm looking at the clocks. That's something I'm not too crazy about. Also, you are absolutely right. They're not cheap. So I tend to go, if I'm going to buy that level of horology, I'm leaning toward Patek, because Patek is just a brand that is more appealing to me.
Nobody's mentioned service costs.
Service cost is high for all those things. There's no difference. But those are
Yeah.
the things that
Okay.
I'm not crazy about when it comes to Lange. However, I think it's a very prestigious to own the Lange. I think it's kind of cool. As a matter of fact, I can understand the appeal of that. And I know, for example, Bondage and Discipline is a huge fan of Lange. I know that Higgy is huge fan of Lange. I know that people who are into watches, they respect Lange. Um, so,
Bear, I just
so
got some breaking news coming in. It's very important, Bear.
okay.
Just very important news. The new Bond has been chosen. You're going to hate this. I honestly don't see this guy
No,
as a Bond. Sorry, Drew. I'm sorry you were not successful.
no.
However, Bear, this is the new guy, a guy called Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Never heard.
And I got to be honest with you. That's the new Bond guy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I don't see him as Bond. Do you? What do you think?
No.
It could be worse.
I mean, listen,
Yeah,
hang on,
but
hang
It
on.
could have been
not with
worse.
that hairdo.
Let's
Could
see him when he is fully in the
Exactly.
haircut, the makeup, the
Haircut.
right.
Yeah.
Like we are judging based on his daily picture, right?
He's a Marvel star, Bear. He's a Marvel star. You may have seen him in the Marvel franchise.
Nah, I don't watch that shit.
Watch that
I have
fucking
zero
shit.
interest
I
in
think
that.
he looks like a masculine figure. I think. I don't know. Is he British? Is he British?
MCM says you have things in common with him. He loves older women, Arch.
Okay.
I did not know that.
Born in the United States.
I don't know. Just the thing is, yeah.
I'll just be bringing some pics up of him now, Bear. I'll bring some pics up for you to see.
Captain Kirk says he could play Bond's personal chef. Ooh.
That's his wife.
People are not fans.
They're
Okay,
not
all right.
fine.
Well, she's okay. Yeah.
She's okay. Is she older?
She looks older than him. Yeah. She
Oh,
does
this
look
is when
older.
they were younger. Look, Bear. Look at that.
Yeah, she looks older than him.
Yeah, there's a lot to be said. The older
Okay.
woman can
All
teach
right.
you
So
things.
here we have him in tuxedo. Okay, that's a James Bond style. We have him
Yeah,
in
he looks
tuxedo.
okay there. I like his hair. I think his hair, he needs to work on the hair a bit.
Yeah, they need to fix the hair for sure, man. For sure.
Look, this is where, I tell you something, this is where you don't like the new choice and their acting ability really shines through to win you over. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. So far, it's been a good run. I mean, we had some really great James
Yeah.
Bond choices. I mean, Sean Connery will be always my favorite James Bond, but yeah, this is.
He's
Roger
everybody.
Moore was brilliant. Well, I
He
like
was.
Roger
You're
Moore.
right. You're right, Archie. He was. I agree with you. Brilliant. Absolutely. Sean Connery and Roger Moore. Those are two of my favorites.
Those are the two I
Yes.
remember most.
But we're old, Archie. You do realize that we're old.
We're
Sean
old.
Connery and Daniel Craig for me.
Daniel Craig was a great choice too.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you made
Daniel
it great.
Craig, yeah.
Bunny
I
loves
like Pierce
Pierce
Brosnan.
Brosnan.
He was
Bunny
Pierce
scary.
Brosnan.
You know what really sets Daniel Craig apart in Casino Royale when he's chasing the guy in Africa. He's chasing the black guy, and the black guy he does a great move, jumps through that little hole in the wall, and then James Bond runs through the wall. Like that's what sold me on Daniel Craig, and then him coming out of the water, which is every female's favorite scene from the James Bond franchise. I feel like every woman that I talk to, like that's what they always say. It's like, oh,
That's like the equivalent coming out of the
There's
water
23
scene is
years age
Fast
difference
Times at
there.
Ridgemont
Yeah,
High.
23 years difference. Sorry, 23 years age difference.
classic
Oh,
scene.
that's quite significant.
So
That's
that's
pretty
like
cool, isn't
that's
it?
like the male version
So
of the classic scene on Fast Times where what's her name comes out of the pool and pulls her top off. It's kind of like that and Daniel Craig coming out of the water. Those are the two like iconic stepping up out of the water scenes.
I agree.
I got to tell you, favorite Bond car. Favorite Bond car. I got to tell you, I really like the Z3, even though it was underpowered. I like the BMW 7 Series he had.
do you think Archie Omega will be persistent with the franchise
Yeah.
that Omega is not going to let that go?
You know what the deal is? Amiga doesn't actually pay money. They promote the movie. They promote, it's dual promotion, you see.
I see.
So
I mean, you have to admit that's the best move Omega ever made, marketing wise.
besides going to the moon, you mean?
Okay, fair enough. Besides going to the moon, you're right. You're right,
Yeah.
Archie. When you're right, you're right. You're Pontiff.
Yeah. But I don't think Amiga's a bad brand. I don't
Of
think it's
course,
done it,
No,
you
they're
know.
great. They're great.
they are doing some wrong things that we don't like, but as a brand, they're fantastic. To be very
Yes.
honest with you, my biggest issue with Omega is price point.
Yes. Price point.
If their price point is reasonable, I think they would be doing much better. I don't think they can justify their price point, especially precious metal. It's bloody ridiculous, unattainable, and you have to accept the loss of tens of thousands of dollars if you actually want to go through that venture. And maybe streamlining the catalog a little bit because it is a bit overwhelming. There's a lot of garbage there. But
Ooh,
as
Bear,
as a brand, let's
tell me
be
this.
honest.
Tell me. Hmm.
Go
You've
ahead.
owned a few Amigas. You sound very bitter.
Ah,
You may have lost.
yeah, yeah,
What?
yeah. I did lose. You know what, Archie? You're right. If I look back,
Hmm.
honestly, brother, those are the watches where I lost the most money.
Hmm.
Like if I get out of Omega, it hurts. It genuinely hurts. So, I mean, that's obviously my fault. I'm not blaming
I
anyone.
still love the No Time to Die Bond watch. You know the No Time to Die.
So do I. That's a beautiful watch.
Do you have one still?
Yes.
That's in titanium, and
Yes.
it's just a beautiful. That was done really, really well.
Yeah, it has
Um,
that military look. It's not tacky.
hmm.
Yeah.
Doesn't it have the rifling design on the backside? The rifling of a
No,
rifle.
we're talking about the titanium one. No Time to Die.
Okay.
Which is kind of like it has the faux patina look.
Okay.
I'm actually starting to like this guy, Aaron Taylor Johnson Bear.
Well, you find something in common with him.
I must admit that he is pretty cool.
We'll find out. I'll give him a chance. I'll give him a chance.
Sure.
Listen, I'm a big James Bond franchise fan. I enjoy James Bond. I think it's cool, right? We all like
Hmm.
James Bond. So, like, it's a good thing they're continuing. And you know what? The whole talk.
Let me do a test on you. James Bond. He goes blonde, brunette. You know what James Bond said? What's the line?
I don't know.
Blonde,
I'm not an
brunette.
expert. Go ahead.
What's your type, Mr. Bond? Blonde, brunette. No, married.
Yeah.
You remember that line? No, married. You're gonna get himself
Hey, that's an
killed.
interesting question that Baron
Great
Billy
point.
Jeans has. Will Omega release a black enamel smooth dial S&P 300 this year as an option? Get rid of the
Hope
wave
so.
dial.
I thought the wave was pretty good, Bear. It came out.
Yeah? Yeah, wave is
very
cool, but I do like the I do like enamel smooth dials. They have that depth, you know. They have that cool look. I don't know. We'll see. They'll obviously do something.
You know what the funny thing is? Omega has kept the Speedmaster relatively. They've had the Hasselite one. They've always kept it original, right?
Yes.
Whereas Rolex has kept the Submariner kind of original. Agreed.
Yes. Well, to a certain extent, they modernize. They put the modern materials.
Yeah, it's been
They improve
updated.
the bracelet. But yeah, you look at the original Rolex sub and you look at the TINT sub, and you see that's the same watch. Yes.
The problem is in my neck of the woods here, Omega, they're pulling out of multi-brand stores. They're pushing for boutique only. I was talking to a big super collector, Dave.
Hmm.
When I say he's a super collector, he bought a Setna. You know, the
Yeah.
solid gold one? He bought
Yeah.
one?
Which the Speedy? Oh man.
Yep.
Ooh,
Yep.
wow. Wow.
This is before the market correction, however,
On a bracelet or on a strap?
on a bracelet.
Holy shit. And
They are very difficult sells now. You understand, Bear?
Archie, they're so unreasonably priced. They're so high. And on the second market, they fucking
And the Amigas
plummet.
continue to put the price up. They keep putting the prices up. Increase,
I know.
increase. What the hell is wrong with them?
I don't know. That's the problem. That's the part that bothers me. Because it's the watch. Let's be honest. It's a gorgeous watch. That's a
Yes.
gorgeous watch. But we're talking, I'm speaking now Canadian, $65,000?
Yeah, you need to use it.
Would you spend $65,000 for gold Speedy? Come on, brother.
That's fucking ridiculous. You were telling me even a solid gold Submariner, you're not going to get your money back, are you?
No, you're losing.
Yeah.
You're losing, but not as much. Not even close. Not even close, Archie. That's the thing. On a gold sub, solid gold sub, you lose about 5K. I'm speaking US now. US
I think
dollars.
Drew's actually in charge of a building. You know that? He's lied to us. He's in charge of a building. He's a doorman. He's lied to us, man.
What do you mean, doorman, Archie? What's going on?
Look, he's a doorman at a big building. Look at that.
Ah,
That's your uncle there, Bear. Look at that. We can work it out where he is.
interesting.
He's going to get the old guy a coffee. He's going to come back with a coffee for the old guy there, Bear.
Yeah, there's an old gentleman there. Yeah, I've seen him a couple of times.
That's your uncle, Bear. That's your uncle.
Oh, fuck me dead.
Yeah,
Fuck me dead.
And the uncle's looking at porn or something. What's he looking at?
Yeah, look at him. He looks like a guy that would enjoy good cigar and whiskey. Am I right? And
He's seen a
he's a
lot.
portly fella.
He manages the building. I bet you he's seen a few dodgy things happen in his time. When John Gotti took out the body.
What do you think Drew is actually doing?
He's going to get the coffee for the old guy.
So the old guy is who? Who's the old guy, you think?
That's his boss. They're in charge of a building at night. He's working at the Dakota building with John Lennon's building. You know, I can recognize the doorman.
Interesting. So he's a doorman. I think you got it, Archie. You read souls. You read souls.
Look at this. He'll come back with 2 coffees. If he's really doing it tough, he'll come back with 1 coffee and say, I didn't want one.
It will be interesting to see how he comes back and what does he have in his hands.
Exactly
and the
right.
Old man is not fucking moving. Look at him. Do you think he has a screen in front of him?
Hmm.
Do you think the
Let me
old
ask
man?
you.
Oh, hang on, hang
Oh, he's
on.
back.
What's going on? What's going on?
He's gonna get the sugar.
No, no coffee. He went to check something. He fixes. There's a brush. He fixes his hair. He's an interesting guy, eh? Drew is a very interesting guy.
Yeah, I like Drew.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I know you like Drew, Mikey.
Yeah, I just.
Where did you go, Drew? What happened? What happened? Who is
He's
the
on
gentleman
mute.
there? Who is the
Oh,
gentleman with you?
that's my coworker.
You see,
I'm on a TV show where we talk about watches.
Okay.
You might have gotten in the camera.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't. He wasn't.
no, he wasn't on the camera. He wasn't. Don't
He's
worry about it.
fine.
Or you want to?
Hey,
that-
how are you
that's
going?
that's my uncle. Yeah.
Bunch
It's
of
your
gentlemen
uncle.
who talk watches. They're from all around the world. I
What
think
watch is he wearing?
this,
What's his
this
name?
gentleman here, I think
Hello, nice to meet you.
Okay.
Does he like a good cigar and whiskey?
Who
Yeah.
else?
Bear, this gentleman here is Russian.
Oh, you're Russian. Nice to meet you, sir.
Hi guys.
Hello,
Hey.
hello. We have a Serbian here, we have Ukrainian, and we have a Roman Emperor, Mike the Snake.
Yeah.
All right.
So we talk watches and stuff, and you know, just like men's hobbies and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
Cigars, whiskey,
Cigars, whiskey, women.
women, of course.
Women, of course. Watches was like a focus, but it's a good guy's downtime.
Okay.
Are you guys working right now?
Yeah.
So what building are you at? What are you doing? What building are you protecting?
It's called the Glen Point Building. It's a hotel, spa. There's a gym here, and there's a lot of business offices that are in this building.
So you're monitoring like a cameras everywhere, right? You are watching the cameras.
Yeah, there are cameras at every desk, at every security desk.
So where did you go? Did you go to take care of some business or what?
Yeah, I had to lock something up.
Okay.
Wow, that's fantastic, man. Good on you, man.
No problem. No problem. You're all good, Victor. Yeah, my man Victor.
There's a Marriott there as well, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a Marriott here, right? Yeah. The hotel, it's a Marriott.
Yeah, the hotel is Marriott in Teaneck.
Yeah.
Good on you.
Yeah, Marriott.
Drew, we're really pleased to have you here, man. You got an honest job. You're working hard, man. What more do you want? I'm very proud of you, man.
Thank you, Arch. Thank you.
You try your best. You
Do you
try
carry a gun?
best.
Do you carry a gun?
Not to work. Not to
Okay,
work
so
yet.
you guys are not armed security.
I'm not yet on any armed gigs, but
I
soon
see.
I'll be working some armed gigs, and those pay out pretty nicely.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that.
We got Patel
So what
Philippe,
does need to
$5.
happen for
Drew
you?
Bellhop. Drew Bellhop. What does he mean by that?
You know what a bellhop is, Arch?
It's the guy who takes your bag up and asks you for money after you take your bag to their room. How do I get rid of those fucking guys? They're annoying. They're annoying.
And you tell them, don't worry, I can handle it myself. Like let me go. No, sir, please, sir. No, sir, please, sir. And they just fucking take it and go. And you're like, oh
Exactly.
fuck, I gotta now give him fucking $10.
Exactly.
Super chat from the boss, Archie. We are
Super
his.
chat.
We are his. You and I and Mikey are Patel's bellboys, Archie.
Here we go. Patel Philippe, $5. Drew, you've been alerted by the hotel desk that Mike the Snake is doing epic bong rips in the Marriott Club lounge, disturbing the guest. What happens next?
Yeah. Looks like I'm gonna get fired.
Big trouble in Little China.
What happened? What happened?
I'd
I
probably
suppose
be
you'd have to.
asked to escorted out of the building.
What
Yeah,
happened?
He has to leave. You know,
not exactly the classiest thing to do in a building like this.
that's just a question posed. This is something I would never, ever consider doing. By the way,
What do you mean? You wouldn't do the epic bong rip at the Marriott Club Lounge?
no, I would not. Sorry,
All right. I bet you the Tanzil would.
Tanzil probably would, but
He's a rebel.
not
He's
me.
a rebel. Archie, you
Yeah.
have another super chat from one of my favorite punters, Jefferson Exotic.
Jefferson Exotic. Here we go. Jefferson Exotic, $5. Drew is armed with a hairbrush in a Dior holster. Holster.
Maybe.
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 Exactly.
Oh, look who is here, my friend Doc. Doc, nice to see you, Doc. And super chat from Doc BBR.
Doc BBR.
BBR.
$2. Would Amiga accept a fake moon landing if they knew?
Of course they would. We think they give a fuck. I mean, ultimately, they would probably go either way.
Exactly.
When is that show? Did that show happen? The one that we're talking about, conspiracy channel on a horology dungeon, the one with the Doc and Tommy and Curly and also all those guys. Did it already take place or it's going to take a place?
It's going to take place soon. They're organizing it.
I love those. I love those conspiracy shows. The one they did with JFK, that was fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Great
Awesome.
shows.
Really good
Very,
show.
very cool shows. And
Mikey, you
it's
know Cheech and Chong? You know Cheech and Chong?
Yeah, I know Cheech and Chong.
I love Cheech and Chong.
Yeah, no, I very, very much know Cheech and Chong.
They make me laugh, okay? I gotta be honest with you. I love that. I love that. And you know the other movies I like about dope smoking is the White Castle.
That and Fast Times at Ridgemont High was always a favorite of mine, where they all come falling out of that van that was filled with the smoke. You know,
Yes.
Is that Harold and Kumar? Harold
Yes,
Kumar.
Harold and Kumar. Yeah, I love that.
You
I love
have
when
to see
George.
the
I love
Guantanamo
the scene
Bay
with
one.
I love the scene with George W. Bush smoking a bong.
That's Guantanamo Bay. That's not White Castle. That's the second one where George Bush
Fuck.
makes.
Okay, I knew there's something like that. That was the funniest fucking scene to me. I loved it. I was a big fan of George W. Bush.
You
He
know,
made me
I
laugh.
watched. Did you see the movie with Josh Brolin where he plays George W. Bush? Have you ever seen
But
that?
that's a serious movie. I did. It's actually a good movie.
That's oh man, I could watch
Yeah,
that movie over and over.
kind of sympathetic to him and very nasty to the other guy, the fat fuck that was fucking hunting or doing the shit. I forgot the name.
No, you were talking about
I
the
gotta
same
tell you,
movie.
Bear.
Hmm.
I gotta tell you, did you get any watches in your travels there? I know it was terrible times. Did anything you pick up or anything?
Yeah, I picked up an interesting shitter, Archie.
Okay.
I'll show you
Was your
another
dad
time.
into watches? Can I ask you that? Was your dad into watches himself?
My dad loved watches.
Yes.
His favorite brand was Omega. He had
Yes.
Omega Geneve.
Yes.
He had a Doxa, but you know the Doxa, the old Doxas, the ones that were like a dress watches,
Yes.
and he had a Seiko. But he was, if you actually wanna pick his absolute favorite hobby, it was cameras. Okay, the photography and Super 8 films.
Because I
That
was
was
quite
his.
amazed. He actually had a Hasselblad, that's a really, even in the Western world, that was a fucking expensive camera.
he bought that after working in I think that was Libya, because he worked in Libya and he worked in Iraq as well.
I
So they were
dare say,
paying.
for the price of that Hasselblad, he could have probably bought an apartment block in Yugoslavia.
No, 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 not apartment block. Real estate is always expensive, Archie. Even in in the shittier countries, the real estate is always expensive. I think I remember that camera because I was always kind of confused that he was looking, when he was taking pictures, he was looking above,
Yes, that's right.
and I was always like, why is he looking above? Why, like
Mm.
he had a Yashica, he had some Japanese ones too, and they were like a normal looking, but this was.
Now he's Super 8s. How many films have survived? How many films have you got that survived?
We luckily transferred that on the DVDs, so every single piece he ever did survived.
Are you going to release them on the dungeon for members
No,
only?
no, no, no. I might, there might be something like there were some really cute ones. My
You
favorite is
told me
when.
you were his favorite. You were his actor. You were his actor.
Yeah, I
for-
was his actor. Yes, 100%. He would actually make the title, the intro. He would tell me what to do. He had a lot of fun with me. We had a great time. He was a great dad.
Hmm.
He was a fantastic dad to spend a childhood with. Honestly,
Yeah.
I miss him.
Do you?
Actually, I miss him.
No, I can see that, Bear. There are a lot of good times there. Do
Yeah,
you ever? I suppose you left Yugoslavia
very
in your
young,
20s.
very early, very very.
30 years ago, 40 years ago, 40 years
Yeah,
ago you left.
yes,
40 years ago. Holy fuck, Bear.
yes.
Holy fuck. In the 80s. You left in the 80s. Holy fuck.
Yeah, late
It's a
80s.
lot.
Yes.
That's like a lifetime ago, Bear, you left.
Yeah, it feels like a lifetime, and even though we were apart, we kept in touch all the time. I would call my dad on a regular basis. I would talk to him. He had a lot of interest. Like the talks with my mom are basically, "How are you? Are you feeling okay? I love you, mom." But with my dad, we would end up chatting about all kind of stuff. We had a similar interest, so we had a common interest, right? And I did enjoy that. I'm gonna say to all of you, stay in touch with the people you love, even if they're far. Give them a call. My last conversation with him, we had a great talk, really good talk. I remember that was on March 8th. I was
Yeah.
calling my mom to wish her happy International Day of Women because they celebrate
Women's
that.
Day. I remember that. Yes, 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 yes.
And I finished talking with mom, and I said, "Can I talk with dad?" And he come, and he was in a good mood, and he was really like talkative, and we had a great chat. I was in the office. Somebody walked in. I had to stop because I had to do something, and I apologized to him. I said, "Dad, I'm really sorry. I got someone in the office. We'll talk later." And he said, "Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Work comes first. You take care of it. Call me later to continue." And that was on March 8th. On he passed away on March 9th, the day after. That was Friday. We talked on Saturday. He passed away, and it's not a regret. It's just like it was paused, and I just wanted to finish that conversation, and it really
I understand, Bear. These are very emotional times here. I've got to tell you, Bear. The funny thing with my dad is that he always remembers me as a kid. He goes, "Oh," he brings up mistakes I've made in my life.
yes,
These
yeah,
parents,
they do that. They do that. They do that, Archie.
I tell him he goes, geez, haven't you been married enough times, Arch? Paul. He goes, Paul, haven't you been married enough times? Haven't you learned yet?
Yeah, the dads are very unique. Relationship with a dad is special, Archie. We had our arguments too. Don't kid yourself. We had our disagreements. That's a normal. Two men, two men that can be stubborn in their own ways. Two men that think they know the best.
That's nice.
So that happens. But
I got to tell you, Bear, I actually have been staying at my dad's house every Tuesday night when I'm in Australia. I stay with him.
very nice, Archie. Very nice. It's important. That's good. You know what? Do it, Archie. Do it. Staying. I know you lost your mom very young, and
Yeah,
that's extremely hard, and that affects your life. Your dad is important to you. Your dad is very
yeah.
important to you.
Oh, I totally agree, Bear. It's look, it's a really, really. I mean, I sometimes I've had a lot of stresses personally, with my children, and
Right.
life's not easy. Being a middle-aged, overweight white guy is not easy, Bear.
No, man. No, I hear you, brother. I know. Archie, I give you a lot of respect because as a dad, you're a good dad. One thing about you, honestly.
Yes, sir.
You can take that to the bank, as they say. You're a really good dad. You really do
I
love your
try.
four sons.
Oh, I
You
do. I
give
do.
you give them the most you can. You give. I think you are better dad than husband, than
Yes.
son, than anything. You are just dad is your thing. Dad is your shtick. You are the type of guy that invests most of your interest and energy is invested in your kids. I know
100%,
that.
Bear.
And good
100.
for you. I respect that. You actually, I gotta be honest with you, Archie. You're kind of like my dad. My dad was collector. My dad loved cameras. My dad he and you say, well, how could he afford it? Probably same like you. This is why I had to send my dad money every month.
Mm.
He didn't have anything saved, Archie.
He didn't have anything saved.
No, no. My dad was living in a moment. He was
What a
living in a
great way to go,
moment.
Bear. What a
He
great
was
way to
not.
go.
He was not irresponsible, Archie. He was not irresponsible. Uh, and you are
Well, he
not
looked
either.
after the stuff he bought. He still loved his Yugo. Didn't he love his car?
He was. I always laughed because he was always hand washing his Yugo, not to scratch. Because he had the beautiful red paint Yugo, he loved the color of that Yugo, and it was kind of like a candy red, candy red. So it was an easy one to get, and he just
He
loved it. You have
still
a
has
super
it.
chat from Jefferson Exotic. Thank you, Jefferson Exotic.
Hey, we've got a couple. We've got a couple. We've also got one from Tan. We didn't read there, Bear. We
Oh,
got a
sorry.
$5
Yes,
one
yes.
from Tan. What's
I'm
the
sorry,
most
Dan. I'm
expensive
sorry.
watch unboxed or revealed on the ArchieLuxury live stream channel? What is the most expensive? Holy shit! I never really thought about that, Bear.
I don't know. Well,
I
I
don't
I
know either.
did my meteorite Pepsi.
That's probably it, Bear. That would
I don't
probably
know.
take
I'm
the
just
cake.
saying that I don't know if there was any other more expensive ones, but I know I did it on your channel, and that was a very special moment for me.
But see, it's not always about the money. It like I know it. We always talk money and resale and this and that, but it's also it's the enjoyment of the watch.
Very
It is
true,
the
Archie.
enjoyment.
Very true.
It is the
Very
enjoyment.
true.
We've got a super chat from Jefferson Exotic, $5. Bear, we offer you comfort over your loss. We love our Bear.
And I love you too. I genuinely do. Honestly, I mean that. I'm not just saying. I missed you guys. I really missed you.
100% right. 100% right, Bear. I must tell you, we really did miss you. It's great to
You
chat
have a
with you.
super
Have
chat
you?
from Uzi Diamond 69.
Here we go. Alibaba 69, $2. Shrai, it's all I got.
Yeah, he's
Shrai, what does
broke. He's
Shrai mean?
broke, Archie. The Uzi Diamond 69. He's giving us his last money, man.
Sorry, it's
So,
all I got. Thank you. Sorry.
well, we're thankful, man.
Did
We
you
appreciate that.
did you go through your dad's stuff when you went to attend this? Did you help sort his things out, or what? Or
Of
what are you
course, of
going to do?
course, of
How
course.
was
Like
that painful? How was
my
that?
brother is doing all the legwork. Really, he's doing the most. God bless him. How is his what?
How is he? How are you going with that?
Well, it's they're finalizing. You know, they have to organize for my mom to receive his pension. Uh,
Yes.
that's a bureaucracy that takes some time. So he's working on that. Um, we're gonna see what we're going to do with his weekend house because
Yes.
my mom is not really into that. My dad
Yes.
had a beautiful weekend house near the mountain Kosmaj, about 100
Hmm.
kilometers from Belgrade. And
Yeah.
that's where in the mountain, he would be spending summers. He had his
Oh,
grapes and
what's
he had
happening to the
his,
Yugo there?
Hugo is going to, Hugo is going to be, I don't know. We don't know. Whatever my brother decides, I don't know. Whatever my brother decides, I'm fine with
Wouldn't it
that.
be cool to pack it up and take it to Canada and have it in your garage?
Yeah, it would be. I'll be honest with you. I would just look at that as a memory of my dad.
Yes.
It's actually he really kept it in great shape. The car is like I think it's about 10 years old now, or 12 or 15. I don't
Yes.
fucking know. It's an old
When you
car,
take
Archie.
it over there, bring it over to Canada.
I don't know. I don't know.
Couple
It's
$1,000
expensive.
there.
Hey,
Couple
listen,
thousand.
whatever. I don't know. I haven't been really thinking about that. Um, I have only expensive thing that I have from my dad is his gold ring, which has the same initials as me, and that was meant for me, which
Mm-hmm.
was given to him by his dad, who also had the same initials as him, and his dad, who also had the same initials. So we have those initials for generations, and that ring has been traveling. So it's given to the first son.
Wow, Bear.
Yeah. So
That's
we have a super chat from another wonderful gentleman, Canadian and good friend. Thank you for your $14. Archie, you wanna read?
Canuck Watch Collector, $14. Bear, I am sorry again about your father. I lost mine many years ago when I was 20 years old. I think all the time about watches he would have liked. To all the fathers, spend more time with your kids.
Yes, yes, yes. That's the most important. That's the most important. And I noticed when Drew was talking, you asked him, "Do you spend time with your kids?" Um,
Yes.
I know exactly why you asked, and when you asked, made sense to me.
Mm,
And you know,
mm.
Archie, that's the key. That's when you make a bond. When they're kids, that's when fathers connect to their sons and their daughters.
Exactly right, Bear.
I'm sorry for
It's
your loss there. I'm sorry you lost
Thank you
your
very much. Thank you. I appreciate your kind thoughts.
I don't know, Bear. I went through my grandmother's. My grandmother she came out of World War II,
Mm-hmm.
and I helped clean up the stuff. My dad said, "Come and help me," and she had nothing fucking valuable. Okay, this woman, just between you and me, Bear,
Mm-hmm.
she basically she retired. The money she had, she lent to her son, who's a doctor. Who let's not even discuss that argument because I could be here for an hour discussing that. She was on the pension. By the time she died, she'd saved $200,000 fucking dollars. Okay.
Wow.
And the funny thing is, when we cleaned up the house, I remember we had a garage sale at her house.
Was
We were
that your
selling
dad's mom or your mom's mom?
my dad's mum. my dad's mum. I remember we had a garage sale there, and this woman came up to me and said she's buying the dresses, right? I had some old dresses and that. And she said, "No one's died, have they?" And yeah, it was a bit morbid there. But what actually happened was, I'll tell you something that was funny. She had 2 irons, 2 Australian brand called Sunbeam irons. They were so old, they were made in Australia. That's when we had manufacturing. I mean, this has gone to China fucking 30, 40 years ago, okay?
Right.
She had 2 identical irons. One was frayed. She'd actually, the cables, the cord had come undone, and she'd used electrical tape to keep using it. You understand?
Right.
She never got around to using the boxed mint one. It was in the box mint. And I actually took that as a souvenir. I just thought this was such a representation. She never got to use that iron. You know, like the old one was dangerous, you know, had electrical frayed wire.
But she was saving it. She was saving it.
She never got to use it, but do you understand what I'm saying?
I know, because she probably grew up in poverty, total poverty. You understand?
Exactly. Total poverty, totally brutalized. She was a German prisoner of war laborer. She's probably raped and molested and beaten, and
Yeah, poor woman.
she had some mental issues as well, I think, because of the war, as a lot of
course,
you know. But she saved this iron, Bear. You know what I mean? Like, it's just
I get it. I you know what? I understand, because I know. I can relate. I
Maybe
understand
I'm
those
doing
things.
the same thing with this fucking Patek. I'm saving it for a rainy day that'll never come.
Exactly, Archie. Exactly, brother. That's the thing. That's the thing. Oh, we are joined by wonderful, smartest man in Australia. Thank you, P. Clan.
P. Clan, $5. Bear, sending my thoughts and prayers for your loss. I'm sure your success made your father very proud.
Thank you very much. I think my dad was very proud of my brother and I. As I said, I always try to make him proud. Every time I do something, I'm thinking, what would my dad say about this? And that's something I was driven by. But thank you very much, P. Clan. It's really nice to see you, man. It's really nice to see you, and I appreciate you, man. And
Bear, I gotta say,
McLovin, I just seen McLovin in the chat. McLovin, nice to see you, sir. Thank you for always being a good friend, man. I appreciate you very much. Archie, I think that our friend Ross Rachel Brady has received the watch that Blondie sold to him, the Tissot PRX.
yes,
I hope he did. I hope he enjoys that watch. I think it's a
yes, sir.
beautiful watch, and I hope it brings him some good luck. And let's see
Sir.
some videos made about that watch, Ross Rachel Brady.
100% right, Bear. 100% right. Exactly right. Bear, I got to tell you, man, I am so sorry I slept in a bit this morning.
That's
And
okay, Archie. It's okay.
I'll be
Honestly, I want to
back.
thank Tan for starting the stream and letting me on and
Yes,
helping me
sir.
in the beginning. And then
Yeah.
I want to thank Hoff for jumping on and making the show huge success. And then everyone else, Archie, Drew and Mikey, and
Yes.
I mean everyone that joined us today, Mr. GMT. We had a great show. I really enjoyed it. I missed this, and thank you for having me back.
Bear, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you back on, man. It's absolutely I'm really, really sad about your loss, but I don't know what I can say to you. There's nothing I can say that can bring your dad
You
back.
already did, Archie. You already did.
Yeah,
You know what? We understand each other very well. Okay. I love you,
yeah,
man, and I know how you feel about me. Okay.
yeah, yeah. It's a sad thing, Bear. I mean, your dad had a good life. Let's be honest. Your dad was in
He
his
had a
80s.
very good life, Archie. Let me tell you how he like. You know, people always say the best way to go is not to suffer. You just fall
Yeah,
asleep
yes,
and you join the God in heaven. That's it.
yes.
It's the best way to do it. Mobster, thank you very much for your super chat, Mobster. You're a
Lobster,
gentleman.
two
I,
You're
dollars.
always a gentleman.
I don't mean to interrupt, but the post just after this particular super chat, I don't
Mhm.
think is very in good taste.
Oh, sorry, which one?
Well,
The
I
next.
can't see it because I just banned him. He's gone.
Oh, well, you don't have
He's
to
been
ban.
banned.
Oh,
No, we do.
no, I don't.
We
I didn't
do.
even know
We do.
I didn't know who he
Oh, don't
was.
That's
worry,
okay. Let's
Mikey.
talk.
Mikey,
Wait a minute.
don't
It's all
worry.
gone. Bear, sorry to hear about your father, Mobster. $2.
Yeah, thank you, Mobster. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
You're a great guy, and thanks, man, for always being an important part of our community here. Thank you, man. And that's
Let's go through the list. Let's go through the list here of donors before we end today. We got
yes.
Patel Philippe, Madman, Jason M, Ryan Vlogs Life, Loose Tooth, Basil's Beazles, Mike the Mistake, Toyota Mo, Pavel the Conductor, Ali Baba 69, Matt P, Chili Badger, Loose Tooth, Justin Forge,
It
Camel
was so nice
Toe,
to see some old friends. Really, really nice.
Ross Rachel Brady, Luke M Tech, Vincent
Luke, so nice
George,
to see Luke.
Patel Philippe, Yankee Doodle, Mark Paris, Essa Bell, Patel Philippe, Mr. Valju, Fella, Patel Philippe, Big Sal, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, GB, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, Jefferson Exotic, Doc BBR, Patel Philippe, Jefferson Exotic, Ali Baba 69, Canuck Watch Collector, P Clan, and Mobster. Bear,
Arch,
I got to tell you, man, it's a pleasure having you on here. Drew, I'm really proud of you, man. You're being sensible. You got a job. Get that degree. Whatever you do, get that engineering degree. You will, in 20. The problem is you can be pretty and young and strong now, but it doesn't last forever. Believe you me. Just look at me and Bear, and you can see the age, time. You know, the funny thing is, 15 years ago, like I'm 51 now, right? I'm
mhm,
turning 52. I'm turning 52 this October.
mhm,
If I take off 15 years, okay, you say 15 years, right?
mhm.
That's when I was 36, right?
Yeah,
36, right? That's when I was still young. I was still, I had so many opportunities. If
right.
I add, I'm 51. If I add another 15 years to my age, I'm 66, retired, Bear. Like 15 years, I don't know what you think, Bear. 15 years, you take 15 years off. Fuck, 36 was such a great age to be.
Amazing.
If I add it on,
Yeah, but
I'm
Archie,
fucking,
I don't know about you,
you
but
know what I'm
me,
saying?
I don't wanna change anything. Fuck it. I don't wanna like I don't look back like that. I look back with the great memories and all that, but if somebody says you wanna go back and be 36 again, no. No, I don't wanna relive things I lived and did whatever I don't have regrets. I don't have. It is what it is, Archie. We are where we are for the right reasons.
We are where we are, Bear. That's exactly it. And with that said, Bear, we'll be back tomorrow. I'll be waking up on time tomorrow, Bear.
Okay, do me a favor, Archie. This is very good what you did to actually post the
It.
show ahead of time because that informs the people about the time it starts. Please, if you can do that. And guys, don't forget to upvote. I think we did a decent show. We had everything from watch talk to live talk to all kind of stuff. Like good banter, great punters.
Great banter.
Guys, help us out with your click on the thumbs up.
Thank you so much, guys, and we will see you. I'll be on the morning stream with Lux. We had a great stream yesterday. I'm going to have another one today with Lux.
It was a good
It was
stream.
a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you so much.